Hey, Sekajibo. Sekajibo, what's up? You okay? The unsensible Fula man, so. What's up, so? How are you? Sekajibo, how kakata, man? See you soon, very soon. Hey, so, the great soul. Masude, Berkejan. Nalaton. Comfort Jackson, thank you for following. Samuel Glasgow, for sure, Victory 2029. Hey Julie, how are you, Julie? Hey Vic, what's up, Vic? How are you, Vic? Chris, how are you, Chris? Edwin Coco, what's up? I hope you're doing good. My daughter Jaka, what's up? You okay? Otello Swa, what's up? From Pinsville, what's up? Hey, Wayfair, how are you, man? Today's a wonderful day. Yes, Alex. How are you, Alex? Oh, yes, Alex. Tracy, what's up, Tracy? Tracy, the female warrior. What's up, Tracy? Thank you. Darius from Ganta. How are you, Darius? Hey, Mommy, what's up? What's up, bro? Masale, how are you? Momo, how are you? Jenkins Mabani, Robert Sport. Hey, Allah. Everyone, Darius Dillon. He said, I made a one for my wish. According, I can't read Dillon. I'm coming for you. Don't worry. I already finished preparing you. I'm coming for you. I got your video, Dillon. Don't worry, yeah? Hey, Allah. Yeah, Dillon, how are you, bro? Now, I always say to people, you know, our relationship is dated way back. And, you know, yeah, we got different political ideology, support different sides, but the mutual respect will continue to be, yeah? That I can assure you. Yeah. William Pascal, the political Bono. My ally Benson. Matek, what's going on? I see. Wow, they elected you somewhere, Benton. Steven Siam, okay. Hey, the legend Vanny. Vanny Connor. I'm going to keep my cosmetic going. Yeah. Don't worry. So I'm coming for you. I got your video already. And somebody sent it from me. They say when you were coming from under the water, that water that connecting Grand Bassel and something, I need you water. I get it. Don't worry. Hey, my brother Robert Gagwa. Man, you know how much I hurt you. You are a brother for life. And how's the Queen doing? I hope the Queen, I extend my greeting to the Queen. Tell her thank you for allowing you to come see me in London. And we had a very wonderful time. Of course, Senator Dillon, trust me, you know, we come a way back. Before some people that you see today, before they were even venturing into, we were already having a relationship. So nothing can spoil it, regardless of the diversity. Nothing can spoil that. The respect will continue to remain there, and I can show you from my end. And thank you also for also maintaining that same mutual respect. I salute you for that. Robert, what's up, man? Vanny, you know, when you want to get some of the best cologne, you don't got to go Dubai, you don't got to go anywhere. You go to the authentic boutique, right to Fish Market. You get some of the best. There where I get all my best spray from, you know. Sell some of the best cologne. Yes, man. Today we'll be here with let me pause the music. Thank you all for viewing, and it's good to be here again today. Like we told you, it's not something that is being really decided yet, but sometime we will come up here, give you informations. You know, there are informations that we will be privy to that some of you may not know. Our responsibility is to, because of the audience that we have, is to come here at time and provide some of this information to you. Again, today we'll be having Garrison Yelu. You all know who Garrison Yelu is. He was the former chairperson of the Governance Commission and also a former representative from Nima County. And he's here. He will be here today to tell you about things that are unfolding. And he takes on everything that are happening. Oh, Saras, yeah. I mean, I'll call Saras. I'll call Saras. Yeah, tell Saras I'll call him. You should not worry. Yeah. Dean Kelly. How are you, Dean Kelly? Dean Kelly, you know, I said to you the last time, you're one person that I extend my appreciation to. When during my days in AMEU, you were the dean of the political science department, and that respect that you gave me until I graduated from the AMEU is something that I also cherish a lot. So my respect is always with you. And you're one person that deserves to be respected based on how you treat your fellow human being. Aside from you being the dean of the department that I graduated from, but you have a very good human relation, and that I can attest to. So thank you for also watching. Okay, like I said, today will be Lasana Traore from Kakatan. How are you, man? How are you doing? Isiaka, how are you? Hi to every one of you. Exactly, Angel. Yeah, well, you know, upon our return, we're trying to establish this. This is something that we'll be coming out to do once in a while. You know, as we wanted to give the guys some time. We wanted to give them time. We ain't looking like them that was so desperate, Jala, that was so desperate about everything, that after elections, in 1 week time, they started protesting and started doing all sorts of things in the country. For us, we wanted to give them time, giving them time to see what they could do and allow the Liberian people themselves to see what they could do. But again, that times that we give them, I think 3 years now into Joseph Yuma BOAKAI administration, I think it's enough time that anybody could have given them. So now, through a consolidated effort from the oppositions, you've been listening to Alexander Cummings, you listen to Musa Belete, you listen to Sime Fremont, you just name it, you listen to all of them. And everybody coming out with their perspective about what is happening in the country. So I think we're reaching somewhere. And anybody who believes that the opposition, yeah, Aaron, senior brother Aaron Colley, wow. Senior brother Aaron Colley, it's good to have you watching this live podcast. And thank you so much, senior brother. You know, this small text message advice you can be giving me behind the scene is something that I cherish. And we all know your history with Liberia, what you have come from, and the platform that you have built for yourself. You know, for people like you to be guarding young people like us is something that we cherish. So, senior brother Aaron Colley, salute you. You know, like I said, you know, we wanted to give them opportunity. We wanted to give them opportunity to see what they could do. By the end of the day, I think it's at a point where we need to stand up against what is happening in our country. We need to stand up against what is happening in our country. And it's predicated upon that that we are coming together to stand against some of the it's predicated upon that we are standing against some of the things that are happening in the country. So Garrison Yelu will be on, Honorable Akara's grade 2 will be on. Subsequently, you have just ordinary CDCIANS joining to, Ndoma, how are you? Ordinary CDCIANS joining us to have different kinds of conversation. You know, the CDC convention is actually going on right now in Yaya Talata. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing wonderful, brother. Talata, Sheriff. It's staunch, very staunch. As a matter of fact, he's the chairman for the Philadelphia angle of the CDC. And currently there is a convention going on. Currently there's a convention going on in the USA. The political leader made a very big declaration there yesterday because there were this speculation. I received a lot of calls. Like I said, Garrison Yelu will be on shortly. You know, received a lot of calls. I received a lot of calls from hey, George, we are not contesting again. Yeah, Quincy. Say, George, we are not contesting again. They say the other thing not happening. They say the other thing not happening. But again, the leader of our party, George Mane, we have made it very clear yesterday that he will be contesting 2029 elections. And not only contesting in the elections, he will be the president again in 2029 based on what this government. Yeah, I think, guys, I already sent you the request. Garrison, Garrison, I already sent you the request. Agnes, we don't have any specific topic that we'll be discussing today. We're just talking about a wide range of issues, including Liberia being used as a hub for the drug cartel, and the unprecedented cocaine situation in our country that today our name is being placed all around. If you're not careful now, you're traveling with Liberian passport and you will be put aside, so people can check you. So we'll just be talking about them randomly. And the CDC and the decision by the political, not the decision, the statement by the political leader in the USA in the CDC convention, or what he said about him being a very strong candidate in the coming election. So play some music and guys, I just sent you a request. I don't know. Bio medicine. Africa, black down, medicine. The affairs of Africa. Medicine. Liberian medicine. Where you medicine. President, we are you. Mazi, you're frisky. I told you this. Ask people who senior you. I know that you're friskiness, and but not even allow these segments to get on me. Oh yeah, so you are, of course, that statement is primary, of course. So you are, that statement is primary, and it's very important because there was this last speculations, a lot of speculations are, oh, Joshua is not contesting again. Joshua is not contesting again. But I'm sure that has been laid. What? Okay. I'm sure that statement, no answer. Garrison, keep telling me. So, Garrison, you can send a friend request, and so I will answer you and allow you to join the podcast. It will be very important. Listen to the song. Okay, I think. Yeah, I'll bring other people on subsequently. But I wanted to have. I'll bring. Hey, Vicky, my sister Vicky. How are you, Vicky? Trust me, I will bring other people on subsequently. But it's important that we start the show with the people that are supposed to come, that Garrison, Akaras Gray, and you just name it. And we'll talk to other people later on. But again, before Garrison then come on, it's important. What is unfolding in our country? What is happening now in the country is scary, and oh yeah, that's true. Toyo Harris. The last time President Weah contested, he announced that he would contest on the senatorial ticket was in Philadelphia, in the United States of America. The last time he contested, when he made that announcement was done in Philadelphia. And yesterday, he also made an announcement in Philadelphia for the coming elections. So you must follow history keenly. Follow the history very, very keenly. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Toyo, you can come on. Toyo, you can come on too. Like I said, it's nothing specific, but we're just gauging different opinions, especially CDCIANS and sympathizers, people who envisage that Joshua is coming back. I'm having a lot of requests. I don't want. Okay, Toyo. Barrow medicine. Barrow medicine.
Hello, my young comrade. How you doing?
Barrow medicine. Barrow medicine.
Yeah.
Barrow
I like what our stand-up did. He ended all speculation. He ended the conversation. He mobilized the Blue Nation. We're ready, and we're ready to go back to state power. Gregory trying to circumvent the issue of the rescue drug cartel and say he got some former government officials that are investigating.
But Toyo, I know you want to talk. Don't worry.
No, but
I know you. I know you eat ZOGO. Don't
worry.
We will talk about. But it's very important because that's one of the main things we'll be talking about, the drug situation in our country. we talk about the political leader announcement in Philadelphia at the CDC convention. And when we finish with that, we'll also talk about the drug situation in our country. Not only the drug situation, the way the country is now moving, the way the United Party government is governing Liberia at this moment. We would talk about it deeply because it's important for us to talk about these things. Look,
The bread and butter
the
issues
bread
are
and butter
important.
issues, the
Yeah,
lies that was told against President Weah, and
yeah.
some of the things that Liberians are experiencing today, some of the witch-hunt situation that is unfolding in our country today, some of the tactic to blame past government officials, even though past government officials has nothing to do with what is unfolding at this moment. So we're talking about all these things. Look, Toyo,
You know
I,
what was funny? He said blaming past government officials, but he contradicted himself when he said this whole thing started, what,
in
2024?
2024,
But then what we got to do with it?
you know,
He
Toyo,
confused.
Toyo,
The prophet said they confused. Didn't he say that?
he
The
said that.
prophet, yeah.
He said that. Toyo, you know, at the end of the day, what is happening, you know, and we need to be very careful. The reason why we need to be careful, Toyo, when Joshua won elections, because he's been a pragmatic person. He's not. I always say Joshua is not a typical politician. He he didn't go to school to study political science, right? Joshua was brought to the political limelight because of the admirations from the Liberian people, and people believe that based on his history, based on his standing, based on what he has done for the country, that kind of man bringing him to leadership of the country will yield a big dividend for the country. And he was elected as the president of the country. When he was elected as the president of the country, what he said is he wanted for his work, the work he's doing, to speak for his government. He's not one of those persons like currently that the Joseph BOAKAI administration who believe in propaganda, who believe that when they put small quota on the road, they will go and make it. I have to say they have placed 10 million quota on the road. In relatively short period of time, what George Weah administration did for Liberia and Liberian, it would take leaders. It would take leaders to come and do it. So at the end of the day, we were talking about these things, Toyua, because we allowed propaganda. We were not talking. We were not talking. We sat back and said, we just allow people to do what they can do, and we just be relaxed. Let the work speak for itself. But behold, we were on the wrong path. We were on
Yeah,
the
you know
wrong path.
what? You
We
know
needed to
why I
speak.
think that happened?
No,
We're focused on governance.
that's
Yeah.
point. That's the point I'm making.
Isaac Joe said it well. You can do propaganda to win elections, but you can't do propaganda to govern. So we didn't worry about the propaganda. We expected our work to pay for us. We're still looking for the 3 missing boys. We're still looking for the 16 billion. All those things are myth now in Liberian history because those things really never happened. They were lies. Basically, they were lies, right? So now we get to a big point where Gregory is trying to, they're going to try to witch hunt some of our officials. Carrasco, don't get it wrong. These Unity Party people are very, very wicked people. They are wicked, wicked people. For them to take $150 job from those small children, that wickedness. Then I see Jogai standing up and backing it, and he breaking the laws. Oh, there's a whole lot of issues are going all over the place
I
because
know.
because it's just so much, right? It's
I know
so
there's so
much.
much.
But
But
keep me
Toyua,
focused, please. Keep me
yeah,
focused because it's so much.
exactly. Toyua,
Yeah.
but let come to this. First of all, what is your take on the convention in the United States of America and the statement that were made by the standard bearer there, based on
Okay.
all of the speculations that have been going on?
Okay. So the first thing is the CDC USA is been a pillow for the CDC. As a matter of fact, when George Weah announced his first time to run for president, he announced it at CDC USA convention in New York City. George Weah mother chapter is New York City chapter for CDC USA. That was before he even went Liberia to form the CDC. We were mobilizing here, Samuel Twe, Madiba. Well, you don't know. If people who don't know Madiba, we know that Piso.
Piso,
yeah. Yeah. But so he using this platform, CDC USA platform, is intentional. It's not by mistake. It's not by mistake. It's intentional that he made the announcement here. And what I expect to see, what I expect to see when our standard bearer returns to Liberia, we welcome him with a presidential treatment. Let them know that CDC, that the remark he made, that CDC is coming back to state power, it was not a joke. It was not a frivolous comment. It was a realistic goal of the CDC.
Okay, thank you so kindly. And my take on it as well, I believe strongly the statement made by President Weah in the United States at the CDC convention speak volume. As somebody who been or who is around the president, I've been receiving a lot of calls, not only from people up there, but from people in Grand Jile, Nimba, you just name it, in all parts of Liberia.
But you talking about the people, the people in different countries of the world. The guy know the world been calling you, not only Liberia be calling you.
Exactly. So, Glasgow, we've been hearing, President, we are not contesting again. What's happening? Because that's some of the propaganda the United Party been using. They're so afraid of him. They are so afraid of George Weah to the extent where they will create a propaganda and say he's not contesting in these coming elections because the only obstacle to deny the United Party for coming back to squander more opportunity is George Weah. So they're so afraid to the extent where they're doing all kinds of things behind the scene. But I'm glad that officially, even though we've been saying it, we have come, media institution has invited us, we've been saying it, we have said it on our Facebook pages, but at the end of the day, coming from him, spoke volume yesterday.
And he just didn't say he contests. He says CDC is coming back to state power.
CDC is coming back to state power.
That's what he said. People forget that part. That's the most important part to me. The confidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Joshua is a winner. And whenever he speaks in that manner and form, he have analyzed, he have getting all of the clue, he have noticed everything that is happening, and by that, CDC is coming back. And it's clear. Look, even without George, we are saying it, Toyua, without George, we are saying it. What is happening in the country today clearly indicates that yes, Joshua will come back to the leadership of the country. And what do I mean by that, Toyua? When CDC was elected, I'll go back again to say this. When CDC was elected in 2023, we strongly believe, and this is something that I've said on countless occasions, right? When CDC was elected in 2023, Joshua came with a renewed vision for Liberia. And what was that vision? You know, Samuel Doe, when Samuel Doe was the president of the country, for each time Samuel Doe visit Osa of Liberia, when he come back, anything he see Osa, he will say, I saw this thing Osa, I want to do similar thing in my country. And some of you that owe enough to know what I'm saying, Toyua, you are a Morovia boy, right?
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
Some of you that owe enough to understand what I'm saying is the fact. So fast forward, when Joshua became president, he was invited to France. When he went to France, he went to other places. We all know the dividend of his visit to France. went to France officially. Macron invited him on a presidential visit officially. Invited him. Said, come, I want to see you. Joshua went there on a presidential visit. We know the outcome of that visit. When he came back, when the French government, and at that time things were really rough because listen, what President Salif was leaving power. It's unfortunate that we'll try to develop what we'll keep doing here. I'll play you some speeches from President Salif. When he said Liberia is entering into a very tough time.
She did, because a lot of people missed it, and let me hold you there. A lot of people miss certain things. First of all, CDC were elected for 6 years, but we technically have 4 years to govern, because 2 years were eaten by COVID. The entire world was on hold for those 2 years. So within that 4-year period, the first year of our leadership, UNMIL left Liberia. So the buffer that our economy had disappeared right away. Right away. All the expats left Liberia. So there were a lot of real estate that were empty, nobody getting no money. Money stopped circulating in the town. We had to develop a robust a way to bring the economy. But that's why I always tell people, I don't care what you say, Samuel Twa is one of the best economists of our time. He said, because at that juncture where Liberia, they remember now, UNMIL provide every big UNMIL to stay until she left.
Until she, yeah.
Because the economy was fake. It was based on UNMIL. Okay? CDC moved Liberia from wartime to our own economy. It wasn't moved by the UP. The 12 years of UP were backed by UNMIL. UNMIL had if anybody want to argue, I can argue that UNMIL had the largest deployment in the world in Liberia. You know how much money coming in?
Tell you before you go, the UNMIL budget was even bigger than our national budget.
Okay. So, all of that left. All of that left. So, in order to stabilize the country, and the country was not as polarized as it is now. UP people, I've been against UP since I know myself. I mean, I'm a founding member of the CDC, so these guys that we've been fighting them for years, right? But when they took over, we didn't hate them. There wasn't no animosity. We're not fighting them. We're not witch hunting them. When we took over, now once they took power, first of all, their chest up. So that means do they still go to mirror shop? I wanted to ask you that they can't go to mirror shop no more. They don't deal with the rank and file people no more. They're building fences around their houses. And some of the people that they don't say you would never had a fence. They said they don't got a 8-foot fence. No, but we got to laugh about this. But let's go back to, because the topic we're on now, the statement of the political leader in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So let's level set. The statement is pointed to we the seditious to start mobilizing. He is energizing the base. After we energize the base, we will then turn to evangelists and carry the word out. But the base, that message was at a CDC event.
Yeah.
It was it was a CDC event. We expect the next big message to be sent when we open the headquarters. Can the AI headquarters come in and scare?
Exactly. When the headquarters issue started, one of the, when BOAKAI said that he will make sure, which I think he doesn't have the capacity to do, that he will make sure he wipes CDC away from Liberia.
He thought we were in a building. He didn't know it was a way of life.
By making that statement, he said the physical structure of the CDC was the one standing in opposite the Lone Star headquarters.
Correct.
He didn't know that the CDC is entrenched within the heart It's entrenched within the heart of the Liberian, the common people, the people from Doe community, the underprivileged Liberian that see Joshua as that common denominator between the have and the have not. They see him from that perspective. So the CDC, the structure was there. That structure was a point where we will converge, we strategize, we say, okay, we unleash what's supposed to happen. But they say, okay, we'll move that structure from there, because when you move the structure from there, automatically, then the high court is no more. And when they move it from there, Joshua being a man who understands, you listen to Denzel Washington, you listen to that speech Denzel Washington made during the Arthur Ashe Award. When
the SP, it was the SP's Arthur Ashe Award, the highest award for the SP.
Exactly. When Liberians could not see eye to eye,
yes,
you listen to Jack Clan in that video. You listen to Elizabeth Blount in that video. Go back and I posted a video on my page. Go back and listen to that video. So see Joshua as that kind of person, right? He came, and we all saw. We went to Senegal. We went to other places. The park today you see was modeled from Senegal.
Correct.
All of the amusement park you see today that the government has neglected was modeled from Senegal.
You see, and you always say, let the children play.
Let the children play.
Yeah, that was one thing, and I will call him Mane, because that part of him touches me a lot. A personal thing for the children to play. Children must be children. Yeah.
That's the kind of person he is.
Yeah.
So fast forward, the elections went on, right? The election went on. Today, Mr. BOAKAI is dedicating everything that Joshua started, from school to road to solar panel to every other thing. The National Oil Company headquarters, the fishery headquarters, you just name it, and everything today that is being dedicated. They say it just dropped from the sky. It came to Liberia.
Yeah.
It came from the sky. It just came and fell down in
They
Liberia.
had 12 years. They didn't even think about doing that kind of thing.
Nobody built it. Not today, we are witnessing what today we consider as the biggest cartel situation in our country history. And we are witnessing what today, like Gregory Cuomo, who happens to be the director of police. Like Gregory Cuomo, who happens to be the director of police.
Yeah.
Said there are senior government officials that are associated with this cartel that today our country. You know, let me tell you this story. I was on the train a few days ago. So I sat near one guy coming from London to Liverpool.
Okay, you're in the tube. Okay.
Yeah, on the train. So I sat near this guy. When I sat there, he asked me, "Where you from?" Because I'm wearing Arsenal jersey. He said, "Oh, Arsenal." I said, "Yeah." He said, "Where you from?" I said, "From Liberia." He said, "Oh, Liberia." Then he took out the BBC article. He took out the BBC article and showed it to me. He said, "Oh, there is a drugs situation in our country." He said, "This is huge." And as a patriotic Liberian, you know what I said? I said, "Of course, there is a drug situation in our country, Liberia." I said, "But we are trying to mitigate the situation." I said, "We are trying to mitigate."
Yes.
That's what I said. I said, "We are trying to mitigate the situation as a country. I know it's difficult, but we are trying by all means as a country to solve the situation." He said, "Yeah." He said, "Even in Europe and other places, I know it's a difficult thing." He said, "But you guys need to try." He said, "What's the population size?" I said, "We are 5 million." He said, 5 million? And with this amount of drugs, I said, yeah, but it is what it is. So we move
They were
on.
not coming to us, they were coming to him in Europe.
That's what I said. You know. So those things happen. If somebody like some of these guys in the past that were going in the United States and other places
You're
to
bad of Liberia.
exactly to bomb off the
But you see,
country.
the thing about it is, okay, so this, you see, so I've been doing a lot of research because we've been using this phrase narco state, narco state. Narco state is simple that when the government becomes compromised, it's a narco state. When we see that the chief of intelligence is ordering police escorts to take $500 million worth of cocaine, police cars are in the front, police cars are in the back. That's an example of a narco state.
Of course,
That's simple. That's the only example I can give you is the government involving in the transport of narcotics. When the government were involved. Okay? They can't say the government were not involved. When BOAKAI appointed Gregory brought criminals on, because one of the guys I found out was the guy that stole Sam Gibson Watch. I'm robbery. Patrick Chulu fired the guy when he saw the guy. As a matter of fact, Chris Massaquoi fired the guy. Gregory brought him back. Patrick Chulu fired the guy. Gregory brought him back. You see how, the guy's a criminal. And in any serious country, that man with the
so you are. I have some problem. Please, from the live feed, are you hearing me? You hearing me from the live feed? Please, if you are hearing me, please say that you are hearing me, please. Because I see that my point here is muted. If you are hearing me, please say if you are not hearing me so we can restart, please. Are you hearing me now? You hearing me, please? Are you hearing me, please? Are you guys hearing me? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you, Alex. Okay, so Toyo will come back on later on. But again, today in our country, we see official of the government, the police, and somebody said, "Oh, why are you saying Prince C. Johnson, the NSA boss? Why are you giving him credit?" The reason I'm giving Prince Johnson credit is the fact that he's working closely with our partners. The police, they denied the police the last raid that was carried on. The NSA denied the police for going anywhere around the grave. They denied him. Gregory and his boys, they were denied from going around the grave. The only time Gregory got involved into it, when the NSA knew strongly that they got strong evidence that the cartel were in a particular place, that how they call the police. Because the police is compromised. The police is compromised. From the director of police up to the people that have been dismissed, they are all compromised. Like Akara said, for the president to be wearing overhauled jumpsuit, bulletproof jumpsuit from toe to head, an overhead jumpsuit, And the first lady is also wearing overhead jumpsuit, bulletproof. It shows clearly that the country is in danger. Yes, the president can get protections, but will the ordinary people get similar protection that the president is having? No. The ordinary people don't have similar protection like the president and the first lady and other first family. But they have turned our country and they want to go back and start saying, yeah, look, whoever involved, Gregory, who is the police director, that when he hears CDC knee, or Joseph Yuma BOAKAI, who is the president, when he hears CDC knee, it can be like he won't come from under the ground. That Gregory and the United Party administration will know that CDC officials were involved into drug situation. They go after you. The current administration, you even do nothing to them. They can go after you. They aren't talking about they know that you get drug situation. You think about all of y'all going on Facebook and saying, look, whatever you start from, the fact of the matter here is you got a conflict here in the country. The entire United Party administration, Gregory will know that you have a CDC official that are involved into drug situation, and they will leave you. They will just be announcing people every day. They got other big people from CDC. It's a blatant lie. All of these things are meant to cover up what is unfolding right now. Gregory Como know what is unfolding. Gregory Como know what is unfolding. Why do you think the NSA is trying by all means to not involve the police into what is happening? Why do you think so? Because they know that the police is compromised. The police is deeply compromised with this drugs issue. Now under the police, senior government actors are involved into the cocaine issue that have brought our country to complete disrepute. They are involved with it. If you have CDC officials that are also involved, why ever since the drugs vendor and the rate said 2024, CDC was saying in power 2024? Was CDC in power 2024? Eh? Was CDC in power 2024? CDC was never in power 2024. So why is it you making it? I have to say you got something and you want to talk. The United Party that I know, they will get CDC official involved into cocaine situation. In fact, when they're ready to do it, they will call Al Jazeera, they will call BBC, they will call CNN, only because they want to prove a point. But today, the United Party officials are involved with the drug situation. They are deeply involved with it. Today, all of them buying boats. They're buying boats. They say they're doing fish, they're on the sea fishing. How come today that Gregor Como, the former LDA boss that was dismissed by Joseph Yuma BOAKAI, the former DEA boss that was dismissed by Joseph Yuma BOAKAI, what did he say? What did he say? He definitely said from the executive down, all of them are involved into the cocaine issue. The following day, what happened? Joseph Yuma BOAKAI fired him. Today, the $3 million house, Joseph Yuma BOAKAI is building near a house at rehab. Where he got that money from? The budget is there. Let it bring the budget and say, this is where we took the money from, this portion of the budget, that it will take the money from to build a $3 million house in rehab. The $10 million house, BOAKAI is building in Foya. Where did they take the money from? Where they took the money from? The $10 million house he's building in Foya. Go to Bomi County. The homes that he has built in Bomi County on the farm there, where did he take the money from? The cartel has been sponsoring, doing a campaign. You saw Joseph BOAKAI getting helicopter, private jet doing a campaign. Where you think he took the money from? That was the cartel was sponsoring Joseph BOAKAI doing his campaign because they wanted to use Liberia as a transit point for drugs. Now the cocaine. They sponsor a campaign. Today you go, everywhere you go, you see anytime the police buying new car, the police RG get some of the best car, 2025, 2026 car. Where it coming from? It is because the cartel are sponsoring the United Party administration. Yes. Today, $3 million house. He building that house to rehab. Near an old house there. Where did he get the money from? Where did he get the money from to buy $10 million home in Foya? Where? But today, you want to come? Today, you want to come and make it have to say CDC official were involved into drugs. If CDC official are involved into drugs, bring them to the public. Because the drug situation, they're not one person thing. If CDC officials are involved into it, bring them to the public. But you can't use CDC official as a scapegoat because you want to appease certain people, because you want to change the narrative. It will not work. You're lucky you can go on Facebook. You're going in one chat room and create a talking point from there and say, let's go say, CDC official involved into it. Whoever involved into it, the law should take a course. The 19 million drug situation that happened in the country. What happened? The person, Peter King, the man from Nokan, Peter King from Nokan, his company that were used to bring in the $19 million drugs. What did they do to him? Just like BOAKAI wrote him something like cosmetic suspension letter. They wrote in that letter, hey, we are doing anything to carry away public because we want the public to see it. How come the male house they were using to bring in the $19 million drugs? How come today that man is not within the custody of the police? How? How come that man is today? It's not within the custody of the police, Peter King. Because I company I placed the phone the $19 million drugs in. How come? But his people that they say, okay, Johnny took 10,000. Kwabo, true, because Kwabo's father was on the Spoon Network. He said his son received instruction to escort the cocaine. Who gave his son that instruction? Who gave it? You think Kwabo, Johnny, and the rest of the guys, you think they would just jump on and take police vehicle without their leadership knowing about it? It's not possible. The leadership know about what is unfolding. Why do you think Gregory is acting like the EPS? He's the spokesman for the Justice Ministry at that Senate. We all know what was unfolding. So today, we can't come out here and say, we want to say former official. No. The court document that came, it said 2024. 2024, the not CDC was in power. The United Party was in power. 2025, the not CDC was in power. The United Party was in power. The not CDC people, They're not CDC people are giving instruction to police escort to escort the vehicle. No. That instruction came from the top. So to use other people as a scapegoat, we will get to the bottom of this. You will not use CDC as a scapegoat. Never. We will get to the bottom of this particular incident. You know, I've been receiving a lot of information. From some of our people inside. But the reason why I'm still keeping it, because I'm waiting for a specific time. That thing graduated on that joke. Trust me. If it was not because I was told, to hold fast to them. But we're waiting for the appropriate time. We're waiting for the appropriate time. This government is a drug and cocaine government. They are using our country. All of them turn to millionaire overnight. All of these guys turn to millionaire overnight. How? You think we're stupid here? No. We know what is unfolding. Remember, I worked with the president before. There are informations that we still got people that can give out on a daily basis. We know about what is unfolding. Yes, trust me, the public will know. The public will know. I get them right here. The public will know. We will say, but because we've been advised to hold on to it yet, because we're waiting for the appropriate time. That all that thing they're doing are bluff. They're bluffing. We know what is unfolding. You want to use CDC knee as a scapegoat to cover up? Because that's what you normally do. Anything happen, yeah. When a good thing, CDC know about it. But when the bad one come, you say it started on the CDC time. What kind of mindset is that? You think that kind of mindset will be on here? No. JB today, he's building 10 million. Look, let's be realistic. That's why I said the budget, the law. And when there is a movement of any money in the budget, you can know. You can know when there's a movement of money in the budget. It can be clearly stipulated. Let them bring the budget and show us that the $10 million we're using to build just like BOAKAI retirement home in Foya, this is where it came from. Let it show it. Let it come show it in the budget. Say the 3 million plus that we're using to build just like BOAKAI home in rehab, this is where it came from. No, because it is not there. They are being sponsored by the cartel. They are being sponsored with cocaine money. And they lie on innocent men like George Weah. And said George Weah was bringing kush in the country. They lie on him. They said George Weah was bringing kush. How George Weah was bringing drugs? They can't show it. Because they use it as a campaign. And some of our people, that were every day we receive information, we receive call from some of the people that were carried away. They say, we regret Kalasco. Every day you go on social media. You see people regretting their decision every day. But it's better late than never. It's better late than never. And you can rest assured that President Weah is coming back to solve the problem in our country. Somebody said, no, son, You not hearing me? Somebody, I just hear somebody. Joshua said, no, son. Joshua said, no, son. Can you please hear me? Please, if there's no son, please tell me, because somebody just said no son. If you're hearing me, please say you're hearing me, please. Because somebody just wrote on it and said no son. Please. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me, please? If you're hearing me, please, I'm begging you. If you're hearing me, okay, Tracy, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Because somebody said no son, that's why I'm asking. Thank you. Okay, Maurice. Maurice, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Lasana, thank you. Lasana, okay, I got it. Okay. I know there are ordinary people. I got let me see, I got 17 person who requesting to come on. So I will just bring you on for 5 minutes. Ordinary people. Ordinary people. You see me? I don't even know who I will be bringing on, but I will bring you on. So you can say what you want to say, I bring in, okay, thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, Mama. Okay, thank you. Thank you, William. Thank you, William. So it's about exposing these guys. Look at the content that I come from Magidi. The content that I come from Kakatan. Right? Today in our content, the regret and the neglect. The regret and the neglect in our content is unexplainable. I'm okay, Dixon. Oh, Dixon, I'm okay. I'm okay, Dixon. The regret in our country is unexplainable. I come from Magidi. Because they lie so much. They were going to hospital and taking their body picture from in the hospital and placing it on the street. Today, Phoebe Hospital, you saw people protesting. The woman who is the deputy minister, Meta Morris, was at Phoebe. They're the one was singing that song. You harmonize my salary, I will harmonize your vote. Today, we have had more than 7 different protests in Phoebe. And she's the deputy minister of the Ministry of Health. And she had all of the solution. Why you think people still protesting and closing Phoebe Hospital? Why? Because they don't have solution. And you listen to one of the assistant ministers say during the campaign they will use the money. They'll use the money. You will use the money, the Liberian people will eat the money and make sure Joseph Yuma BOAKAI is finally retired because he's not in control of anything that is happening in the country. BOAKAI is not in control of anything that is happening in our country right now. You know, it reminds me about the situation in Guinea. Alpha Conde doing is when he was really at his old age, he was not in control of anything. Nothing he was in control of. So the Guinea was practically being used until the coup d'etat happened in Guinea. Because he was not in control of anything. That is same thing happening to Liberia. Joseph Yuma BOAKAI is not in control of anything in our country. He's old. It's not to mock at him at his age, but when you're at that age, 80 years plus, trust me, you don't have that capacity to think regularly anymore. That's the reason why Joseph Yuma BOAKAI went to a program. The program he finished here, he get on and start walking, going to the car. Because he has reached a level. He has reached a level. He's old. The program not finished yet. The program was still old. Just like BOAKAI woke up from his seat. He was walking, going to the camp. The program got a hold him and said, no, the program not finished, you will come back. That's like that what age can do. It's not to mock. Of course, Deborah, he's not in control. He's not in control of anything. That's why everybody in the government, everybody in the current United Party government now tend to press officer. Everybody in the government now tend to press officer because things are falling apart. Things falling apart. And it is our responsibility. Trust me, I've said this, and especially within recent period, with all of the information that I get here, and with all of the information that, with all of the information that I got in my phone, when I put it outside, some of you will wonder. You will wonder, but we will keep it. We will keep it because when the appropriate time comes, we will speak about it. George M. Weah is coming back to the presidency of our country. I can assure you, George Weah is coming back. The reason why George Weah is coming back are very simple. Because BOAKAI is not in control. The hardship today in our country is unmatched. The only time we saw this level of hardship in the country that during the wartime. The only time we saw this level of hardship in the country that during the wartime. You said you want BOAKAI to in Grand Bassa country for the Independence Day celebration. You saw him. You saw just like you want BOAKAI in Grand Bassa. It's my first time to see where the president go Independence Day celebration. AFL King Osa, Satu King Osa. You just name it. All of the security people came Osa. It is because of that video from the Colombian. And it's because of the hardship. It is because of that hardship that is in the country. And because of the statement from the Colombian. It is because from the statement from the Colombian. That's why you see today, BOAKAI, everywhere he go now, they got soldier people there. Everywhere he go. Why he carries soldier people all around if he's not afraid? Why do you say BOAKAI carries soldier people all around if he's not afraid? It is because he's afraid of what the consequences of what they are doing with the Colombian and the people, the drug cartel cocaine. You think more than 500 million cocaine can pass through a country without top people knowing about it? But Gregory said it. Gregory said it. That there are top people that are involved into the cocaine in our country. You think people will come and put over 500 million that worth of cocaine in the country and nobody know about it? And top people not know about it? The top people know about it. Everybody being attached to the drug situation. Peter King, a senior government official, they suspended him. Since they suspended Peter King, have you seen any further investigation on him? It's Peter King house that they use. Is the place he can keep his material. They're where the people use to keep the $19 million cocaine. Peter King, that was appointed by Joseph Yomo BOAKAI. Today he's walking outside free. Have you seen any arrest about Peter King, aside from the cosmetic communication that was sent by him by BOAKAI? Have you seen any communication? No. They will not do it. They will not. That's why Prince Johnson don't want to spoil his name. Because he knows when they went to arrest the recent almost $500 million cocaine, they took almost 170,000 United States dollars from there. What the police report? The police reported 7,000. After 100,000+ dollars was taken from there. What the police reported? 7,000. It had Prince Johnson, and other people vest. Because the reason why Prince Johnson never wanted to include the police, and Gregory then went there acting like they didn't want. No. Even the people that have been dismissed from the police, Gregory never wanted to do it. He never wanted to dismiss these guys from the police. It is because of our partners that are involved. When the $100 million cocaine situation happened under President Weah administration, what did Josh Weah do? He officially communicated to the U.S. Embassy and other partners. In fact, that whole $100 million drug situation, it did not to say it was in Liberia. No, it was a trace. Our partners started tracing the drugs from South America, and they wanted to use Liberia as a transit point. And the leadership received that intel that there is a container coming. They want to use your port as a transit point. Another, they want what they packaging it in Liberia, what they carrying it to different places, Rossville, that property you can't know. They carrying it to the other place. No. The 100 million cocaine, it was on the sea when they started tracking it. And they informed the government that we are tracking a container, and we know that there is a cocaine in it. But we also know that they want to use the port of Liberia. As soon as that drug landed on the port, bam, seize. And the picture is here, where you saw the Americans and everybody, they were there on site. They were on site. But as compared to this, imagine investigation still going on. Boom. The man say, let's go bring evidence. Let go, and go bring it. How is it that the investigation is still going on and you're running to go bring the evidence? Because there are two different cocaine that was captured, and we still got cocaine in the country. It's still planted in the country. Two different cocaine were arrested. The 19 and the almost 500 million cocaine. Did they inform the public if that $19 million, if that they say they go break, or the almost $500 million cocaine? What are the 81 boy? Did they inform you about it? No, because the video that have come up, that people threatening that if they don't receive their market, it is called, there will be some repercussion. They acted like they're going boiling. Why do you think the journalists, why do you think they argue what the police inspector are putting the journalist outside? When the journalist asks you, what in that cartoon? He said, man, why you can't for go outside? Why do you think you are putting it outside? Why do you think the police, go back to that video, what the journalist asking, what in that cartoon? He said, go outside, they're not your business. You think people even know what's going on? You think we don't know what's going on? You can lie to win elections, but you can never lie to govern. The too much lies that was told by the United Party that were catching up with them. The too much lie that was told by the United Party that were catching up with them. Of course, they lie on this innocent man called Joshua. They lie on every one of us. Only because when Joshua became president, he said he would give Liberian the opportunity. Now, bad Joshua did. Listen to that other woman talking. You listen to her, Miata. You hear her talking. That the mindset the people are having for people like us and Joshua. That's the mindset they are having. That we don't supposed to be a part of anything relating to Liberia. And Joshua came from the soccer area, came from Clarendon. Who they kind of made to be president of our country? They did a lot, but we know what's happening. We have learned from our mistakes. We have learned from our mistakes. And we will properly utilize it. Look at all of the people that brought the Unity Party. This Unity Party. Look at the people that brought them to leadership. Look at what is happening today with some of these people. When the people speak against them, not in a way that is negative. For instance, Senator Amarakone wrote recently, I shared his communication on my page, Senator Amarakone, when you were talking about, he commend the president for the stand he took, but there are big fixes that he needs. There are big people up there that he needs to bring to the table. And he's still doing it. You go for Baple, listen to Senator Chie. You go catch Baple, then he said that big fish. How? Baple a big fish? You're Liberian, you know the definition of Baple a big fish? Because there are people that life is depending on this cooking situation. So they're trying by all means to sweep it under the carpet. But we got it already. Nobody will sweep this particular situation under the carpet. I can assure you, nobody will sweep it under the carpet. Because we know what is unfolding. We know what is happening. Joshua is coming back to be the president of Liberia because he loves Liberia. He's not a liability on the country. Some of the people you're hailing today, what is their record with Liberia? What is their record as compared to Joshua? Huh? You think we don't know? We know very well. We know very well what is unfolding, my people. And that cooking situation, coupled with the hardship that is in the country, you know. And I like the fact that we don't have elections until 2029. Yes. Under our administration, you have May 10 elections. And that May 10 elections could justify, it could expose a government and say, okay, what is happening in the country? You need to go like this, and fix some things. But the Liberian people are silent. And you believe that all is well, wash up. Wash up. Wash up. And I hear people saying, oh yeah, they will come on, man. Jammeh had all of the military. Equatorial Guinea, president, Guinea-Bissau, he had all of the military people to temper with people elections. That the last thing anybody in Liberia will do in this contemporary period, to temper with any elections. The consequences of tampering with elections in Liberia will be severe. It's not funny to tamper with elections in our country. The same way Josh Weah with later honor 20,000 votes called Joseph Juma BOAKAI and said, congratulations. We expect him to reciprocate that same gesture. Nobody, I can assure you, nobody will tamper with election result. Because the system, the mechanism will put in place to safeguard and protect every single vote in our country. Nobody. We have the experience now. And people learn from their mistakes. And we have learned from our mistakes. And we will utilize the opportunity. So for you to be thinking, after putting the Liberian people through this kind of difficult situation, and you come back, you say you want temper, I can show you the consequences of tampering with any elections in our country will be severe. The will of the people must be respected at every given time. At every given time, the will of the people should be respected. And that's why Joshua set that basis. Yeah, I see some people asking to come on. Of course. Yeah, I'm waiting, and we're going for almost an hour 30 minutes. You know, an hour 30 minutes. Carol just sent me a message that he running late. Garrison too saying, somebody said no sign again. I don't understand what is going on. Yeah, the other man, yeah, I was not looking at comment for it, but I need to block the other person. You know, he deserves to be black. Yeah, let me block the other person first. You know, that's what we'll be doing now. Some people want to see different. Yeah, some people coming. Let me start blacking first. You know, some people will be black. Yeah, I'll start with the other idiot. I will start with the other idiot. Yeah. Oh yeah, Eddie. Eddie, trust me. Eddie, trust me. Eddie, nobody will tamper with our elections. Nobody. I can assure you. Nobody, no one person will tamper with election result in our country. Yes, Eddie, we will defend our vote. We'll defend our vote to the letter. And for you to believe that yes, oh, and no, it will not work. Thank you, Eddie. Yeah, Eddie. And somebody was saying, he said, no sound, that's the reason. Anybody, you come, for me, I don't get a problem. My skin, you can disagree all you like, but as soon you be on the other way, you finish. Of course. And today, look, we will continue to speak out against some of these things that are happening in our country, because we are all victims. Yeah, Lasana, don't mind some of these people where at the end of the day they're looking for here now, they're going to look for food to eat. They didn't even get food to eat for themselves, you know. They didn't even get food to eat for themselves, but they all on up, they get a scratch card to go on people's Facebook and just be abusing. And, you know, didn't get food to eat, or some of them they hungry. Of course, Liberia today is a cooking state. Liberia today is a cooking state. No, I'm not. Liberia today is a cooking state. Liberia is a cooking state today. So how do you expect on a government that came and say they came to fight drugs, and today Liberia is being used as a hub? What kind of drugs you can fight now? Because the people you say that were doing drugs really, under their administration, 100 million cocaine came to the country. And when that cocaine came to the country, it did not go around. It was captured right from the port through the American government, through the, I mean, you and everybody were there. We received tip out say the drugs coming. But under Joseph Yuma BOAKAI administration, the people can package the drugs now. They're not only packaging the drugs in Liberia, the government officials are involved into transporting the drugs. Liberia now is a narco state, like President Weah said. How is Liberia a narco state? Because police vehicle is being used to escort narcotics. Police vehicle. The reason why Liberia is not a narco state is because the vehicle, the government, the taxpayer money is being used to transport the drugs. Yeah, my uncle, Mohamed Dore, thank you. The tax, your tax you pay, the money that is being generated from that tax, that it can put gas in a police car. And that police car is being used to transport drugs. Yeah, Shako. And that money is being used to transport drugs. And who they transport the drug? The senior government official. You think you come and do bapleting, you move, you using people as scapegoat, bapleting, you taking them from. No, we already know what is happening. Nobody can tell me anything about this cocaine issue because we receive information daily about what is happening. We receive information daily about what is happening. You think you coming fool us to say you suspend low-level people? We know very well who they involved with the cocaine issue. And you got to do the needful. You got to do the needful and bring them to the public. Bring them to the public so we can know. So we already know. So the Liberian people can know. From now to next week, with the information that we get, if the government come up, we will release them to the public. We're giving them the opportunity to come up. Because this is a serious situation. It is a serious situation. And you believe that you can use CDC official, former official, you're going in one chat room, you just create chat room. Now what they're doing, they just go in one chat room, they develop a talking point. They say, let's just go on Facebook and say that former CDC official. Now what they're doing, they just go in the chat room and say, okay, let's go in the chat room and say that former CDC official, they're bringing drugs. Where? That CDC in power now? That CDC in power now? and you come and tell us that CDC official, if the CDC official bringing the drugs, bring them to the Liberian people, that people know who they're bringing the drugs. Because nobody is standing behind people who bringing drugs. If the CDC official bringing it, show them to the Liberian people and start using people's name. And start bringing people's name. But you can't say that, oh, the former top official. That's a bull crap. That's a bull crap. We know who they're working with, the cocaine. The video came out. The people that need it were calling the video that CDC official. That CDC official, they are calling it. I got some of my uncles. They are following this plan. These were strong United Party people. My uncle is following the now. My uncle, yeah. My uncle is following this podcast right now. He was a United Party partisan. But he said to me, nephew, we made a mistake. He's following it. Yeah. I can call his name. He's following this podcast right now. He said, nephew, we made a mistake. But the decision we made. Uncle, you want me to call your name? I'm going to call your name, uncle. Just say yes. My uncle is following. He was a staunch Unity Party man because they were there without propaganda lies. And they were carried away. And they voted the Unity Party. By the end of the day, I mean, he has expressed his remorse. He has expressed it. Said, nephew, why are you to be saying that truth? Yeah, I will not call his name. I said he want me to call his name, but I will not call his name because he's following. We talk every day. We talk every day. A respected, he's young, respected. I mean, I'm older than him, but he's my uncle because my mother is a dollar. I don't want to call it, yeah. So I respect him. We talk every day. We talk every day. Singbe Young, what's up? The king. Of course, he's benefiting from the cocaine activity in the country. Yes, I agreed. Abraham, I agree with you 1,000,000 times. Drugs is not for a political party. But this political party that is there now, they use the drug situation, the food situation in the country as a campaign message. They use that situation as a campaign message. And today, what is happening? And I even got them my other young brother too. I'm a call me too. He's following too. He was. Yeah, uncle, I already called him. I already called your name, uncle. Yeah, uncle. Sorry. He said he already called him. Yeah, I already called your name. Sorry, Papa. But it is not, it is out of respect. It is out of respect. And you know, that I'm doing it. And it's not because I'm doing it to bring you to, I'm calling it based on respect. Yeah. So, and I got other people here. My other young brother here. These are all people, Lasana. They voted for the United Party, Lasana. He's also here. Or they are trying to bring you on. Yes. So, it is important It is important that we will speak out on these things. Trust me. We will speak out. The reason why we are different from the Unity Party, the reason why we are different from the Unity Party, because we're not using the drug situation as campaign. When Joshua was elected, within the first week, people were protesting. But we have given Unity Party. Yeah, Odell, I'm trying to bring you on, Odell. When Joshua was elected, within the first week, we saw them protesting all around. But we gave them opportunity. We gave them the opportunity. Yes, Odell, how are you?
Hi, Sekou.
Yes, how are you, Odell? It's good to have you. It's good to have you on, Mama.
Okay, thank you so much.
I know you've been following, and you're one of the person that also gave a credit to based on what you do on social media, not only social media, and some of the stand that you have taken, I give up to you. And like I was saying, this is something that we'll be doing because we sat down for almost 2 years or more than 2 years. And we did not sit down because we wanted to allow the people to just do what they wanted to do, because we wanted to give them opportunity. All of the campaign messages that they show to our people, we wanted to give them opportunity to manifest what they said during the campaign period. By the end of the day, 3 years, situation continued to deteriorate. The hardship in the country today is unprecedented. The cocaine situation in the country today, it is the biggest in West Africa and parts of the world. So we give them the opportunity. Police brutality today is at the zenith. In short period of time, police has injured and killed more protesters than in our post-war, anytime in our post-war period. And these things are happening. So we wanted the Liberian people, that why you see when the people taking their microphone to go in the street, to go interview people, so they can gauge people's opinion on what is happening. And the people themselves are speaking. So we will be doing these things now based on the information that we'll get and verse or because of the platform that we got to continue to expose the Unity Party government based on not lies. For us, we're not lie, because the 10 million situation, the 10 million who that BOAKAI built are not lie. It's there. You can see it. The 3 million homes he being in rehab near a house is there. You not lie. You go to Bomi or a farm, he built almost $1.4 million home there. That's not lie. He ran bulletproof jeep that he bought $1.4 million. That's not lie. So these things are there, and we'll keep talking about them. So welcome.
Okay, so Sekou, thank you. Are you getting me right?
Yeah.
So, like what I always told people, right? The CDC leadership and the leadership of President Joshua was very unique. For us, our years of being a child coming up, we saw, let's come to the when it comes to the policing, right? We saw police director have a brutal, we saw police director that went against the people. But Joshua police director, Patrick Sudu, I gave it up to him. He was one of the best police director because he brought, when they say real policing into the service, he made sure the police respected and protected the people. But you see, Gregory he's a rebel. So that's why everything he does, he has no idea of bringing good leadership. Like what I noticed yesterday, it was very simple. They just took our IC, right? But you know what is in there?
Yeah.
Tell them, man, what is in there? Get us out, get us out. Because when you hurling,
Yeah.
like people are not stupid. So you coming to tell us 3 years, almost 3 years, you have been serving the Liberian people. You campaign on this topic that Joshua brought just in the country.
Yeah.
And your first thing should have been to make sure what you said to the Liberian people that Joshua was dealing just, you should have brought his government official with all those people on board, because you took over and everything you saw 10 over notes. So what even those things that never left on the table, you should have declared up. But because you are being exposed, all those lies that you told the Liberian people, God has left from behind you and exposed you. Just you have $1 million just did not even land on the soil. It was in a continuum when the president got that intel and made sure they arrested it. But now you use your officials to hold it in a house.
Yeah.
And you want to lie to us? You cannot lie to the Liberian people. You can never ever compare your administration with Joshua's administration. It's not possible. All those lies you told the Liberian people, the people's eyes are open. We should make noise. Liberian people should be crying on you before your president take step. No, it's not leadership. You don't expect us to cry, oh, suspend a man, do this. Do we start calling names before you come out to say you suspending? Who are you fooling? You suspending Silver 7 then? It's your role to suspend Silver 7 as a president? No, what? I don't know who advising the president, but that papa is old. Seriously, he's old. So any kind of garbage they bring in front of him, he will just accept it. I told someone I just come from telling Patrick, hold on, he can say your thing with shit. What can I tell with shit? My thing shit since almost 3 years now. Now my thing with shit. You that I know because you see all your government officials, your vice president here in the judge business. Jojo name will call. Hey, Jojo never had no link with those cartel. How cartel will say he message, he replied to them. Stanton sit down there and stage management and say, go do prayer release. Red, they won't tell the Liberian people, say, innocent. Are you serious? Do you think we're stupid? We are not. We know that you part of it. We know you. You want to be Nigeria, Liberia on a Nigerian billionaire. That's why you brought all the trust people in our country. So we are waiting for them to show the CDC official. Those days of you people lying to us, those days has passed. We on top of those games, we bigger than you people. We will drag you people. We will not lie on you people. We will tell the Liberian that these people will last, and we'll make sure we expose them. Because nothing they can do, nothing they have to tell or nothing they have to show. You have spent almost 3 years. There is no, you say you expert in what now? You working in CDC footprint. Nothing else you doing. When it comes to development, nothing, zero. So you expect in what? So last year was just carrying all around lying to the Liberian people, but right now, you people are sheep. You people are sheep. So criminals. You people can fake document. We know some of our work with you people for 12 years. We know how cool when they say real criminal. You people, you can steal. Nobody can steal equal to United Party people. So when you want to tell somebody anything, some of us say that thing, we know that thing, we know you can do. So the time of you lying on CDC or President we are, because yesterday they may just shake you small. Say 20 to the now beyond the ballet. Oh, you not going your child and say the official and the CDC official we support their name on the cookie basis. You are bringing us.
Bring it on.
Nobody when you bring my CDC official up, don't forget about your patrol 1. 2023 call EPA escort just you must just bring it all too. So we prepare for them.
Thank you, Odell. Thank you, Odell. We you gotta pay fun. You gotta pay fun. We've been here now for almost 2 hours, man.
But man, you know what you invited me? You didn't remind me.
Oh, I'm a
Let's go.
You and myself spoke.
Kalasco, when they text each other about, I know actually I went to do some list stuff, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I came on. I just came on, then I saw the live. When I went to Facebook straight, I saw this. So I said, "Oh yeah, I'm supposed to come on with you people."
Yeah,
But
but
I already,
welcome.
I
We
enjoy it, my man. I already welcome the lady, welcome me. Now me, so now you so welcome me, my man.
okay, but yeah,
No, but
but
to struck a point, no, Kalasco.
yeah.
Actually, I've been in series of meetings and gathering a lot of information. The guys are using the pressure tactics. I actually, the guys want to implicate people from the past administration. And sorry, but shit didn't get on anybody.
Nothing.
Nothing. There's a $19 million jobs, $19 million cocaine we are discussing, and 317 plus $1 million cocaine we are discussing. And the government has not yet concluded on the 317 and the 319.
Yeah.
You got a lot of names. Senior officials in this government, Gregory admitted to that.
Yeah.
I saw Pierre coming back to try to correct him. Gregory knew exactly what he was saying. It reminds me about Fromoya. When CDC won the first round of election in 2017, he wrote the communication, and I received it as CDC won the first round of 2011 election.
Yeah.
And then he sent to Unity Party the actual result and sent to CDC the actual result. That caused him to resign because he had announced Unity Party as the winner of the first round election, and he sent the communication to CDC as the winner. And I received that communication that they are Secretary General.
Yeah.
So what the guy's trying to do now is that Gregory Kimball announced that senior level government officials in this government, that not only Gregory, the former deputy for DEA, the former deputy for DEA that appeared at a program, he said there are senior government officials in the executive, former in this government here. He was with the DEA, one of the deputies.
Yes.
He said there are senior level officials in the executive, the judiciary,
It
and the
was the
legislative
director,
branch.
the former director of the fire. It was the
Yeah,
director.
he was deputy director. Okay. He said there are guys that are involved into this business. This business is lucrative. Let me tell you what they want to do. They just want to muddy the water.
Yeah.
To say, oh, so what we wanted to do is that when you say a carrot's great, either an abater or involved, you should show the judge did all, and you should show what the judge were arrested.
Yeah.
One of the past administration that
Yeah.
were involved with this. Because yeah, we're not stupid. They themselves in their own rate, they said this thing started 2024.
2024, yeah.
In the rate, they stated in a press statement that the entire judge business started 2024 when they came to power. How can even the place in Rossville that they spoke about, they said that place came into existence by 2024.
Yeah.
That place, they got it written down in their own records. So we're not stupid. They want to translate the fight into CDC for the Unity Party.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do. They want to buy sentiment of the. You see, the EPS director will recklessly use a Facebook page.
Yeah.
Not even the EPS official letterhead. A director of EPS that should be protecting the president. Talking about George Benny. The EPS Act provides for him to protect the first family.
Yeah.
To lead the first family protection and jump into George Benny on a Facebook page that usurpation of the function of the LDEA under the laws of Liberia. The act that created the LDA that are job. The police can butcher us. It's not the EPS job. Okay. So I'm hearing that Samukai's son could be picked up. That's what I'm hearing. Let me repeat. I'm hearing that Samukai's son.
I got the information that I never wanted to say, but say you're talking.
No, I will say, let me tell you. You know why I always rushing ahead of them?
Yeah.
Because they should not have, they will not be able to cover up. We got to expose them.
Yeah.
Because we know in any certain country, Georgia will be investigated.
Yes, indeed.
If you want to identify people by guilt, you say, okay, some people came to the country before, Akaros Gray met them or interacted with them, though he doesn't know their background, but maybe they came for investment purposes and they interacted with Akaros Gray.
Yeah.
If that's what we want to arrest people for, then Jojo should be arrested for interaction with Ibrahim Toure.
Yeah.
who has a link with the cartel of the $317 million. Then Jojo should be arrested because he recommended Makuya as one of the deputies at the airport.
So do
Makuya
the
now.
dirty work.
Yeah, that Jojo.
You are muted. You are muted. Like somebody was calling you. You gotta go off and come back on. Go off and come back on. You know, okay, I think I can't resend me. Okay. I got you. Not hearing you. Let me put you so you can. You gotta go off. Please go off and come back on. That's it. Resend the request. You know, I think somebody was calling you and interrupted it. But you know, like I was saying, Ruth, I got those information. But I know I can't buy, you know,
You don't waste time.
you can't waste time.
They go right now. Nobody should waste time. You get it, you waste it. Let the Liberian people get to know these people this.
It's still muted, you know.
Okay, Carrasco.
Okay, I hear you.
Any information we got to put it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
We got to shortcut them. Because the people, they think we're stupid. Jojo nominated Makuya. He recommended Makuya to his father. Okay, to get that job. Makuya is under arrest today. Now Jojo's best friend. Okay? And they're talking about unexplained wealth. They need to arrest Jojo now. Because Jojo owns Savage Lunch. Right on 5th Street here, he gets Savage Lunch now.
Yeah.
Okay, to the mall. Jojo and men are trying to get the bar to the mall. They didn't pay there yet, but they're trying to fix it there. Okay? And not only that, we're talking about Makuya being an area opposite the exclusive supermarket or near rehab there. Okay? Jojo get an area Oro. You know Oro, Nigerian Horse Road, the road you can use down there.
Yeah.
And on your right hand side, behind that new big building again, when you're coming down the road there, going Oro.
Yeah.
On your right hand side there, there's a road we build down there with space. Jojo get a big property there. They want to explain unexplained wealth. We expose everything that they have, all the areas they have in Marshall. Let me tell you, the police director to Clay Ashland, to the water.
Clay Allen.
Yeah, Clay Ashland, the water, the property that he built, like mansion, to the water there. We will explain it. That lawmaker then are building in Rossville and other areas near the water. Okay? These criminals that came to power.
Criminals.
These are a group of criminals. And look, let me tell you, Carrasco, we can sit there and allow these murderers and these criminals here. All their friends, Joseph BOAKAI campaign was supported by black money boys and money launderers, black money boys and joggers. Why didn't Joseph BOAKAI took ambassadorial position and give it to all the foodie beginning?
Yeah.
Okay? People who are selling car to car loud and other people there. Why you think he took ambassadorial position and give it to them? People who stole people's cars in your country, people who live on bushmeat. And the other people that they recommended on the board of MCSS. MCSS board. And he had links with water and straw. They call him for finance.
Okay.
He being banned in the United States of America.
Wow.
People are not talking about that. Joseph BOAKAI. No, Joseph BOAKAI put you on MCSS board. The Fofana board are on MCSS board for trafficking into America, human trafficking through the Mexican border and other things, and selling stolen cars. That I post support that Joseph BOAKAI campaign.
Yeah.
They want to talk, we'll talk because we got to fight. We're not gossiping. Joseph Boyka told a lot of BM boys supported Joseph Boyka campaign in the country here. Not only BM boy, or the cartel. The reason why the just cartel is like this in Liberia because it's a payback. The
Yes, I
people
said it
sponsor
from the
you.
beginning. Yeah.
They come to the company. They come to the country. They open a company. They say payback. Now what we call economic reciprocity. In politics, we call political reciprocity. That give and take. You sponsor me, I give you diplomatic passport. The photo. Kekuda photo son. Photo.
Joe
Who
Photo.
for on JMB flight with diplomatic passport. Anyway, arrested in Japan in Biamba. They rather want to talk about people who bring drugs to the country and BM a group of criminals.
Yeah, they angry because Georgia didn't give them that
Okay.
key. All those keys.
No. So what they want to do is that they don't want to say, okay, can I store a special aid to President Weah? So one day maybe some group of people came to meet. They wanted to open business and Carrasco sign up with them, so Carrasco involved. Now what they want to do? Oh, my God, what Minister of State, for example, and people who came to the country or the National Investment Commission, people came to invest and they met him. Oh, that means the National Investment Commission involved. That means Nathaniel Magewu, Minister of State, involved.
Yeah.
Or the final minister who signed and thought, oh, mean the final minister under Joe Weah was involved. They're going to bring the jobs from Joe Weah down.
Bring it.
Arrest the just law, arrest the kingpin. Forget about talking about arresting government officials. Arrest the just law, the people who say settle the king, Joe Weah government aided them and abated them, and they set off facility to them. Arrest them. Why are you not arresting them? Arrest the people. But you want to go to government, innocent former government officials. Okay? Some of the people that are living their life and hustling now today, innocent people then are the one you want to go after. Look, let me tell you, you passing any street corner in Liberia, the only thing they can talk about are jobs.
Of course.
Any street corner in Liberia, this government is doomed. They have finished, they have collapsed. That the frame of the government exists. They want to talk about it got 90% of government officials in the executive branch of government. They have either built their homes or they have bought a lot of properties. 90% of them. Many of them, the wrongness says, some of them believe that Joseph Boyka may not live, he may die. That's why they're building relationship with Jeremiah Kun. I'm saying this to you because I know these boys are building, they are stealing. Some of them are building in the bushes in Marshall area. They are building in Clay Ashland.
They can go to that in the night.
They are building in Rossville. I'm not telling you they say we're sending people on now to start getting the photos of those areas. We will release everything, the areas they bought in Cinco and all. The businesses they get share in. Okay? All of these, I call it casinos that Jojo Boyka always involved in. We will expose them. Look, let me tell you what dangerously expose this group of criminals to sit in the country here and lie to the people. Oh, former government official now, we'll go after them. Then they send information to people that very out. We'll go after them. We'll do that Calais.
That Calais.
That PO Calais. Let me tell you. Some of the news I hearing that they talking about informal government said, I just laughing today because I got a full flash briefing from the police and NSA today. That made me still on Carrasco. That was still on. They shocked. I got a full flash briefing from them. Even some guys son is under the radar.
I just laugh because it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let me let you talk. You just come in.
Yeah. And Carrasco, honestly, look at Gala Gregory, fully picking at that. A desperate hustler like that had nothing was living on woman's sweat in Minnesota. Fully picking at that. Desperate hustler. Fully picking at Gregory then. That will put him in pocket and say picking your sustain yourself. Okay. That men that are Gregory passing around, talking like one reckless creature. Okay. People say, oh, Gregory, what the problem? The problem I get with Gregory because Gregory, so the security apparatus and brought a bunch of criminals. Some of the guys then for the security apparatus from Ellington. Let me tell you, if you don't know today, in 2013, Barrett Dolo,
yeah,
the head of Escort 1, the presidential car.
In Grand Cape,
that car, the president Ellen Johnson said the car, the first parlor car. Yeah. The guy was driving that car was transporting drugs. 2013, it was reported in the BBC News. Go now it was reported the presidential car motorcade Escort 1. So when we talk about jobs, escorting jobs, the United Party government is ingrained into escorting jobs. Escort 1 in 2013, when I became a lawmaker in 2013, because I kept on that story. They transported jobs the presidential motorcade. I'm not just talking about the police. So when you're a police officer under this government in 2024 and 2025, 2026 escorting jobs, that are behavior, that are operation, that are operators. So you call the boys to go escort jobs. You call Kwabo, you say, my man, that car that coming escort A. You tell the boy in your cool to go arrest the man. They say we'll carry out the code. We'll find ways so we can be able to free you. Because there will not be sufficient evidence. Gregor, come on, get an instruction.
Of course.
Gregor, come on, get an instruction. If you want to arrest people by affiliation, then Gregor, come and Johnny Dean so close that operated.
But you know
Johnny
why
Bola Dean.
Barbara Brown,
So arrest Gregor, come on.
Senator Barbara Brown was on the school network. He said his son received instruction.
Yeah.
He said his son received instruction.
Senator Barbara Brown said, son, Kwabo received instruction from up to escort some people.
Yes.
The boy does not know problem with that drugs or whosoever.
That drugs inside?
And escorted. Then, so we just want to say, you want to arrest people by affiliation or who they say that way? Then go arrest Gregor, come on. Because Johnny Bola are operators. Okay? You, Johnny Bola, Johnny Dean, they call him Johnny Bola Dean.
Yeah.
The man said, you Gregor King said the man took $10,000 to close the case. But the man you send the man to court.
Exactly.
You say in understand Johnny Bola was involved into armed robbery. 2 different times he was accused. He was removed from the police. Johnny Dean. Twice. Gregor took the man carrying the National Bureau of Concession. Won't get Gregor the job.
Yeah.
Because the boy could not go back to the police. When Gregor came back to the police and brought the man back.
Yeah.
Okay? Sam Gesson Wash was caught with him when they did the armed robbery. The armed robber said they want to prove that Johnny Dean were all the SIM card will armed rob. The people think they take the SIM card. They honor a car seat. When they check the car seat, the Johnny Dean man, they check the car seat and they saw the SIM cards. They saw all the SIM cards. Don't talk about patron on there. They know what they're doing. They own the hotel in opening or the motel in building on outside there. We're exposing. There will be no stone unturned. We will not leave no stone. We will attack them. We will decisively deal with them. Anything we hear, we'll put it off. If Joseph Boga won't fight Josh, he will not go sit down in the nightclub in the night. That place, the opinion saying that when Joseph Boga was vibrant, the opinion saying that used to enter that man from here, that way is far away. That man used to get intoxicated with opinion. That's what I'm telling you. And the people who say, I read, I can tell in jokes, I can smoke opinion. Yeah. I read it for them now. The rare people who can tell in jokes. And the catching there now.
Yeah.
The rare people who can tell in jokes.
Yeah.
Okay, these people are very wicked. That men like Jojo or Tantan, they're talking to people about opinion smoking.
Of course.
Can you imagine that? They're not going to do justice. Yeah. That Joseph Boga himself, that fake justice when he did trying to smoking opinion right in front of him, he got control where he won't do anything. And the people talking about the fighting jobs. Yeah. The country, let me tell you something. They say unexplained wealth. Right in 4 years, $10 million project unexplained wealth. The $10 million project by Joseph Boga, that unexplained wealth. Yeah. Very common mansion that he just built in Clay Ashland, that unexplained wealth. Joseph Boga empire that he just constructed to rehabilitate house, that unexplained wealth. You really want to talk about unexplained wealth? They rather want to talk about it. All the boys are building. Check their accounts. Check some of the money account because they damn dollar here. They put money all in their account. Okay, check their accounts. We can run the country like that. We can run the country on United Party and CDC for jobs, baby. They committed themselves that they will fight jobs.
That's the point I'm making.
They told the Liberian people that they will fight jobs. They told the Liberian people that will amend the laws to strengthen the just law. They said that. They said they will build rehabilitation center to take these inner city boys from the street. They've done nothing about that. So politics. Joseph Boga go dismiss so food soyers then. People who call gatekeepers then food soyers. So food soyers. Why authority you have Joseph Boga to dismiss people that you deny appoint? People who work with the CSA. What authority do you have, President BOAKAI? That abuse of power. Okay. The one calling King BOAKAI. Then people laughing. Like King Joseph BOAKAI. Because no a king will have absolute authority in a democratic setting. The man is abusing the constitution of the country. You look at 717, you dismiss them, president. Okay? You look at people who are appointed by the head of institutions, you dismiss them. No,
Dismiss
it's
it,
not
yeah.
your function. You only dismiss those that you appointed, Mr. President, by your job. Even some position, you can't just dismiss people. Okay? As well as attending position, you can't just take the job from them. So that King BOAKAI with absolute authority. Nobody can question his authority. And then the talking and we get people in the legislature. Why is scared to call the people in the legislature?
Yeah.
Somebody told me today, they say they want to go beyond some CDC lawmaker then in the legislature. I said, who CDC lawmaker
But
in the
that is
legislature?
yeah, that is
Yeah.
19.
I said, who the CDC lawmaker then? I said, y'all go after them.
Other case first. You even saw the one on your phone. You
He
want
said,
to go?
y'all go after them.
Yeah.
Okay, the pure fishing expedition. Right in your government, yeah, you sign here. Or whole plane landed in Liberia. A whole plane came from
Yeah,
South
so
America,
great.
landed in Liberia. All the things that were on the flight, everything was off. At the
Yeah.
RIA, the Rabat International Airport, you get them landing permit. They left Liberia, they went to Sierra Leone, the Sierra Leone government had to grant the flight. Okay? So Bradbury boys them on. Jojo Uyin, just when he reached himself, that boy just won't get rich overnight.
Yeah,
That the only thing.
mission.
Okay, you president's son. You get no authority in the country. Why you carrying people? Why you taking people to lobby? Okay, who are you to tell people to speak? To tell people to Ghana? To tell people to Ghana? Who are you? Who are you to buy properties all along the area? You don't believe that your father may understand you? You don't believe it? Okay, the whole country is infested with Josh. They want the other one part that the other one again. That's small one can ask you. The other just better than that small one again.
Another one coming on. Another big review.
Another big one than that
There's
job.
another big cocaine.
Bigger than other thing. We will tell us that $1 billion minimum worth of cocaine into the country.
There's a
You
big
don't know.
cocaine boss that will be happening very
But
soon.
you hear the Colombian guy was talking about.
And even the Rossville, who right? The Rossville, who the win the pro. We didn't even see it. So where is the Rossville Joss?
No, Latin, they can't talk about Rossville. They can't talk about Rossville jobs. They're not prepared to talk about it. Already arrested people because of Rossville. Okay? They said the other man get a whole boat. One of Jojo friends get a whole boat. That a boat they were using to transport. That's not joke. All the men in fishing better now that the boat they use to transport to Rossville. I'm telling you something serious. One of the guys that just pick up that boat. That Jojo best friend, they been on boat ride before on safari on that boat. Okay, the boat can land to Rossville and the boat can land to Marshall. And they say anybody get information down, they don't say the government might pick you up because we get public influence. We're waiting for them to come pick us up. That's what we're waiting for. They stay down here, they get boat. A bunch of criminals say down they give Liberia diplomatic passport to them, passing around from country to country. What about they take money from? What they take money from like that? That's what we call unexplained wealth. Group of guys that get money, they're wasting money in the country because of the jobs. They're so free under this government. They're so free. The bad boy they arrested and a government friend. The boy that they arrested that time, the government friend. All of them, the Anthony boy they arrested, a government friend. Hey, one of them, Carrasco, that friend to the government, the support the United Party. The beginning they arrested from Kerry Street and there, that friend to the government. Okay, that friend to the government, but Anthony, all the guys and the other boy was clear. He told the people say he admire Jeremiah Kun. Okay, they kind of speed these people on. That's small thing. Okay, look at the other boy when I told you picture with Joseph BOAKAI that they arrested in Lofa with all our jobs.
Yeah.
What happened to it? What happened to it? The guy that they arrested with all the jobs that Joseph BOAKAI took picture with his son Tantan. What happened to the guy? Okay, look at the money they say they arrested to the border. Grand Kid County border, they want to take that amount of money.
The 1 million.
The $1 million, what happened to it? They passing all around. Joseph BOAKAI go dismiss supporting this. Then they passing around. Yeah, they commend the president. Commend the president for executing.
For what? For what?
Who commend the president for what? What authority? What has the president done? Is the president serious? The president will rehabilitate his children. Casco, we cannot leave this. Believe me, we cannot leave this. We have to fight this. We got a platform. You got more than 200,000 people. I got more than 100 some more thousand people. All the sedition then I get platform. With a lot of people, we invite them, we bring them. I like the way the lady was talking. You know, I see her a militant moon. She just came straight with her sleeping heart on her head, ready
Yeah.
to fire straight,
She ready to fire.
taking the battle across enemy lines.
Yeah, man. This
Taking the
Yeah,
battle.
yeah.
No. And I admire sedition. There's a minute, Carrasco. They must go and fight on
Yeah.
every radio station, on every media, social media. They must fight. Though this thing here we are going to talk. As soon as President we are announced, with the important Zele today.
It finished.
Yeah,
It finished.
Zele today. And Carrasco, you know, as for just then, you know me, I will talk. Because I'm not be talking. We're supposed to go receive our president on the airport when he coming.
Yeah, of course.
Carrasco, I want us to go receive our president on the airport and coming to show to the people that own the place there.
Of course, that will happen.
Okay? For
That-
me, that's what I want to. I don't know what you're saying.
That
But
will
I know the
happen.
fight for the way president we are as a non contesting. We got to go receiving and play the national anthem on around our area.
That will happen.
When for me, I'm going there to receiving. Okay? I want the whole country to go. That's what I want the entire country to go there. Not go receive them. We'll play the national anthem on that day on our Vigo. Okay? And bring it to Monrovia and tell Joseph BOAKAI, let me have you live. Because we are more popular than you. You, BOAKAI, let me tell you, we'll beat these guys. Okay, I will not use no F word today, I'm Prophet Key. But we'll beat these guys that market dog. Carrasco, we'll beat these people in first round of the election, I can guarantee you. We will beat them, we just need to keep the base mobilized.
the guys finish, yeah.
That's the end of the story. Let me tell you, all the boys are hustling. Talk to them.
Nothing
They
new.
drive ready to go to Sierra Leone. They hustle in Sierra Leone. Okay. I heard the other man who they say from the airport can use the diplomatic card to go to Sierra Leone. The allegation again that he's one of those who can bring the jobs to the country and use the diplomatic card to go to Sierra Leone and come with jobs to the country. I heard that story. I heard that one today. The current government official. Carrasco. Seditions is about time that they must fight. They shouldn't compromise. We will not allow the guys to lie on us. Their particular narrative, they want to say, oh, and you know, maybe Carrasco Sana was somebody, maybe Akara Gray when he was chairman on executives or investor thinking and they invited him to go sit and talk to them. He talked to them. No, all I want to Calais.
Those things were not work.
Good luck.
It will not work, bro.
You know, I said it here before.
But you see some guy, you hear some guy talking about the facilitated.
Yeah.
Yeah, the facilitator of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know for
Some
them.
guy, you want to talk about facilitation?
Yeah, you see.
Facilitation.
You really know what facilitation
You want to talk
is?
about facilitation? Facilitation. In 2013, ESCO won.
And he
In 2026,
right?
the police patrol cars that under United Party administration. You want to talk about jobs?
Yeah, yeah.
$500,000 worth of jobs. Bust up took place under Ellen during our first time. When Fuma then led that way. You really want to talk about jobs? People establishing jobs cartel in the country? That your turn. When you had 12 years in power, that the ESCO won the presidential car
Happy.
was involved into it. Carrasco, I'm telling you, Sam is a fool. Carrasco, look at him. I let us see them. Trust me, when I see them, Carrasco, I'm telling you, red light. That guy is a fool.
That's so criminals.
Carrasco, you're not talking and coming. Let somebody to my, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but you know before, yeah, okay. You know before, Ruth, before
Carrasco, I'm
yeah.
coming back for them, Joanna. That way, I want to tell somebody quick.
Okay.
Those fools then.
You know before Akaras came in,
Yeah.
I said this, right? And we are very clear. Oh, it doesn't matter what anybody say now on Facebook. We gave the United Party 3 years. That 3 years was to show to the Liberian people that these people in mean well for you. They lie to come to power. They show everything that they were coming to change everything in the country. But at the end of the day today, they have come, what they're doing, building homes in Ghana. They're paying their mortgages in America. They're doing all kinds of clandestine things in the country. All of the people. You're talking about arresting. Look, I've said this, General, before you came. If CDC official Gregor Como Gregor Como, imagine there were a court proceeding going on about our party headquarters. That court proceeding was still going on. Gregor Como ordered people to go and break the party headquarters down. We are even waiting for the court. If Gregor Como had people within the CDC that were
Yeah.
involved into this drug situation, the first thing you are going to do, you are going to call Al Jazeera, BBC, you just need CNN to parade that CDC official because that's his major target.
Yeah, to cover
But
their
to
people.
cover everything. But Gregory, for three different occasions, Gregory has appeared on the press conference. What did he say? That government, aside from him, what
Very.
the former DA boss that was dismissed by Joseph BOAKAI, what did he say at the Ministry of Information press briefing? He said from the executive down, everybody involved into drug business. Gregor Como repeated what he said a few days ago.
But Carrasco, the government is unserious. From the day that DEA man made that statement, guess what, Carrasco?
Yeah.
He becomes an automatic whistleblower under the Whistleblower Act.
Yes.
He should have been protected immediately and kept into safekeeping. That's why the law says, the Whistleblower Act, the Witness Protection Agency that is being established, that are function there, that man should have become a whistleblower protected under the laws. The man accused the executive, he accused the judiciary, and he accused the legislative branch of government of individual and said the thing is lucrative. It has a lot of money into it. These are senior level officials. Gregor Como comes to the platform and reaffirmed and reiterated the statement by the guy from the LDA. But you know what, Carrasco, you notice it? What happened to the LDA in the investigation?
He's still on them.
Yeah, what happened to them? You can see them. Okay, that one of the biggest. Look, this country, this country, criminals, kakistocrats. Okay, these are a bunch of criminals running. They're ready to pass around. Oh, you know, and CDC. That can ask them. You govern the country for 12 years. And the roads that you pave, you say CDC, they not do it. The southeastern road you pave them after 12 years in power. You pave Lofa Road after 12 years in power. In 12 years in power. What did you do this for? Nothing. Everything they're building on today, that's a result of CDC. Everything they're building on.
I know somebody calling you again. But yeah, it's true. Everything, all of the foundation that the Unity Party is building on today, a roof, it was the CDC foundation, George Weah. Because he was so far-sighted, he said, I want to become president, not for my personal self. I want to become president for the Liberian people. So he became president. And everything he did was purely in the interest of the Liberian people, as compared to today. Today, you have a man that served almost 40 years in government. 40 plus years.
Baga knows nothing.
Nothing. Today, look, Ruth, trust me, our country is going through a lot today.
Mess.
Because you have an old man, that's why I say, me, I'm mocking his age, right? But when you reach that age in life, trust me, that not me say, even Jeremiah Kun, who is the vice president right now, said when a part reach that kind of age, that pimples he can be buying.
I mean, sorry for dancing to nothing.
That not me say, that not me, don't hold me responsible for it.
Nothing.
Yeah. Jeremiah Kun said that. So at certain point in time, he's tired. He know to the extent where the old man went for an engagement. He left the engagement walking to go to a car.
That day, wow, I was so ashamed. I was ashamed for my country. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
They
walking going to his car.
I can say, no, let's go. So I said, what?
Yes.
This how the people has brought our country.
That's what Asians do.
Yeah.
That's what Asians do. So it's not that we are
But
against what
Carrasco,
is.
by next year, BOAKAI will be in wheelchair. By next year, he will be in wheelchair. Okay, that's the reality. Look, besides being old, he's not well. Besides being old,
They tell him
all
free
this,
part of medication in him.
all the
That
steroid, all the energizer, all they giving to him, you
is
know, we all will get old, Carrasco.
Yeah.
We all will get old one day. We understand that. But when you
somebody.
reach certain age, you see Joe Biden, he reached an age and got to realize that he couldn't make it and step aside for another person to take over. These guys are hoping that BOAKAI will be on until 2029 to take into election again,
They
even if he cannot walk. Because most of them believe that if BOAKAI not there, they will not get jobs again. Okay, many of them. So now King BOAKAI, they made a puppet like King BOAKAI.
Pharaoh.
BOAKAI lost control of the government. He has no authority in the government. The old man now is partying to keep him alive. You know, he would take a wife and go and dance with her and say he never used to be a dancer, but he's dancing now.
Yeah.
You know, you want to know the nature of a man, gain power and gain wealth. If you want to know the true nature of a man, gain power and gain wealth. Look at the Rolex watch that man wearing on his hand, more than 250,000 US.
Yes, Pharaoh.
Look at the shoes he's wearing, President BOAKAI.
All
King
those
BOAKAI.
things, all those things he criticized.
Look at the Vigo.
He young man at Joshua. He more
Yeah.
than right now.
Look at the lesser Vigo.
Yeah.
Look at the homes in Berlin. Look at that mansion there. 3 days ago, I just passed by the place. Look at the place BOAKAI building in less than 3 months. The papa want to live in luxury. He knows that he's old. The papa, when you ask him question, he say, I don't get time. They don't talk. You know, when you reach certain age now, you don't care. It's like one
chicken. Very chicken.
for outside the grave and one for inside the grave, as our old people will say. Now, BOAKAI living now, one for in the grave, one for outside the grave. So he doesn't care. To allow such a man to govern the country
Yeah.
is plunging the country into chaos. The man is forgetful. He doesn't remember a lot of things anymore. Okay?
Nonsense.
So-
He can read. He can just read it. But I even go
Yeah.
to.
So all of these things we're talking about, Carrasco, the country is in trouble. The nation is in trouble. Everywhere you pass in the country that just been it. So somebody papa you, yes, the old jokes. So you just somebody the whole country Carrasco. Yeah, I told you I went to a meeting and then I sat somewhere before coming. So you talk Carrasco, the only thing I hear from them, oh, that Jozo. So just discussion.
Social drugs discussion.
So just discussion. And what happened the people in the country is hungry when they hear 300 and some more million. When they hear 19 million, the people are hungry. BOAKAI have reduced the country into beggars.
Confuse people.
Reduce the Liberian people to mere beggars. People who know themselves. People who know where they come from. They have become mere beggars. While certain group of people live in luxury.
Yeah.
This was not about coming to make a change.
Nothing
This was not the fight.
fine.
The fight was not about replacing CDC to make a change. The fight was about a group of people who wanted to come and get their own to leave.
To leave.
That's the fight. The fight was about coming to loot the resources of the country. That's the fight. That's the true essence of the fight. Today, even with them internally in their midst, certain group of people feel isolated. Certain group of people feel ostracized. While one group of people are benefiting at the detriment of the masses that walk in the feces water, the people water. Carrasco, all of them honor your life, oh, they can be honor your life. Some of them can be listening, you know, they get away to listen. All of them, every one of them grew to it.
Okay. They can do right.
Yes, you see know, when I went up there, somebody was calling me and say, hey, my man, all people, you didn't with them or lead them. Okay.
You know,
when I went up just now, somebody that called me.
Because, you know, what I noticed is very, like you said, General, it's important that since President Weah has made an announcement, CDC and honor our voices should mobilize themselves. This fight is not about Josh Weah. Today you hear they talking, oh, you're on talk show host. But what's about government officials that created talk show hosts? They leave everything now.
Yes. If you want to lie on us, we will not.
But Rufo,
Yeah.
Forget about what because we're not in ladder. But the government official there, they get talk show hosts,
Yeah.
they get information ministry, they get
Class leader.
LBS, they get but they created their own talk show that they can go on. So we in opposition, we will not create our own
No.
talk show. We will do it because when we come here, your thoughts were going to be quiet.
Well, Carrasco got more audience than the people whole platform.
Of course, of course, of
Carrasco,
course.
The people can ask their
Carrasco,
question.
on a job we
They
are
can have
for government officials. On a job we are for government officials to say the one I talk show you and they're not going to agree.
No. Even for you to talk, he will tell you, say, you don't
Even
export.
when opposition responding, when opposition attacking, the president needs to tell government officials say that's not your job.
No,
Don't
yeah,
do on Facebook. Otherwise, I will dismiss you.
yeah. They're foolish
Okay?
people.
But Carrasco, the people are intolerant.
Fellow citizens, fellow Liberians, freedom and power brings responsibility.
Somebody calling you again. General, how the people will be calling you? Go open up.
Yeah. The foolish people, they're so annoying. Seriously. So criminal.
All the pains of
You know, you're right. So I will say this again. We'll come back to say this. The drugs, the cocaine situation in our country is troubling. Nobody will scapegoat anybody. We know what is unfolding in the country. You know, I can't remember again start calling me, but me, I said I will keep those names. I will keep the roof. But next week, we will start to expose them play by play. I got video. I got text messages. We will expose it.
That's what we need to
Because, of course,
oh, these liars, because they want to lie.
because what Gregory, you see, same game other people are doing, that tactic they're trying to play to change the narrative. But that narrative, you can't change it.
You can.
You can't change it. You saw one old man walking, chanting. She voted for Unity Party. You saw her chanting.
Just
Bro,
people,
yeah.
fucking people.
For that. So at the end of the day, we will come here and continue to expose. Look, Joshua is coming back to be the president of this country. Joshua is a genuine person. He love and admiration. We can hear you, Jerry. We can hear you.
Carrasco,
Okay, we
you
are
getting me now?
Yeah.
Since your free say my bro on, I still want disrupting me. So please, I beg you because
Okay, Cecilia, send a request.
yeah, I told her to call.
Okay,
So
let me
just
bring
send a
her up.
request. She sent a request.
Tell her to send a request. Okay, Cecilia, please send a request.
Yeah, because let the women talk.
Okay,
let's listen to them.
Roof.
Yeah.
So for Cecilia to come, so I gotta move you. So let
No, Carrasco, why you remove roof? You can get 4 persons?
No, 3.
3, Sissy, I need to come on.
Hey man.
No problem.
Then I can go in the back more. Let the 2 women fire you bring me back.
Okay.
No, I want the 2 women to be there.
Okay.
You bring me back, Carrasco?
Okay, I'll bring you back.
Yeah.
Cecilia, please send the request again. But you know,
She said she already did. She already did. You see, you need to resend a request.
Yeah, you need to resend it, Cecilia.
Resend it, he's not seeing it.
Yeah. Cecilia, please resend it, please. Sissy, yeah, I know why. Sissy, I beg you, please send a request again. I beg you.
Yes, Alaska, you see the guys, right? The guys lie our money so much for too long. So right, when I say that, Alaska, anything you see for us, we're not lie on them. Like I always tell people, for us, we're not lie. See is what we know. It's what we have. We have. So we'll say it to the Liberian people. Now, then who lie on television when they don't know nothing, they come.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
We was not lie. Right now, some of them they're burying their horses, they are afraid. So even show themselves you're making your own salary because they lie, you lie on television.
Of course.
Making 1,000, 2,000. They decide like I told somebody, I said they fake left. They're too much of material thing. The United Party people like now. This group of people do too much of social life. So they take that money to pay that for now. Your whole effort there, you to casino, you play gamble, and you don't have nothing for yourself. You keep money when he get there to go other country he come by, he pay a decent, then you lie on his knee. Right now you pay a horse, but you cannot say you lie.
You lie.
So now if your own salary you are afraid to pay your own horse. If you pay us, you have to be going in a net like a Nicodemus because of your attitude.
Yeah, Cecilia, welcome, yeah, Cecilia.
It's coming.
Cecilia, welcome.
I'm teaching the kids. Kids, yeah.
Cecilia? Cecilia.
She's coming, she's coming.
Okay, but it's important.
Carrasco, I'm coming.
But then you gotta mute yourself.
I'm coming, Carrasco, I'm coming. I'm sorry. Hello? I'm sorry. Yeah. I got a call.
Yeah, go ahead, welcome.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the show. My girl, I can see my girl Janje blowing.
Yeah.
We are short for soldier.
I know.
And I was enjoying you guys. You guys, thank you for the show. I think you guys need to do this more often. Yeah. To help and spread the word, educate the people. Because there has been a lot of lies and misleading information that has gone out concerning the CDC and its official. Imagine today, since the drug bust, since the 90 million to the 370 million, because me I go by BBC report, they said 70 million, even though Jeremy McPierre said it's 317, we should not listen to BBC. But by the way, who is he by the way that we should listen to him? Yeah, so BBC is credible and we'll listen to BBC. So you won't tell me United Party, knowing the kind of people they are, they have done everything to bring CDC down, to the point that they have refused for our political leader, George Weah, to use the VIP lodge that he just built before leaving office. And to also, even our party headquarters, while we were having issue at the court has not even exhausted the case yet. And they went on breaking down our party headquarters last year, August something, I think August 22nd, when they broke down our party headquarters, early to the 23rd of August that morning. And these are the people you are telling that know ever since that CDC former officials were involved into drugs. And ever since Gregory Coleman and he go pick them up to bring BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, and all of the news media, international news media, just to prove something to the Liberian people. So only after they have been caught their hands have been caught in the cookies jar. So to be able to divert people, because they're always using diversionary tactics to lie to the Liberian people. This is not about politics, but this is about the country that we all say we love. If Gregory Como and others believe that any past government official had any dealing with drugs, with evidence, proving beyond every reason, let them come up with it. Let them come up with it. But now after they have been caught, then they're trying to appease their base because they have gone into their closet, into their private chat rooms and discuss how to the public. If you notice, they brought both Jimmy Martin Colley. Since he got married, he was having his honeymoon. The whole 370 million drugs boss, we didn't hear him say anything
about it. But just this morning, he posted that by the, I think, 2nd of August or 3rd of August, he's coming up with names, because why they don't call him now to come muddy the water, but they lie. We are prepared and we are following the process. They're not going to scapegoat this, and they will not lie on anybody. Those that are in this government who are involved in the cocaine issue must be brought to book. They should start looking for past officials to lie on, because if past officials were actually in drugs business, they were brought into book, because just to prove something to the people. So I'm following the show, and let's keep on going.
Thank you, Cecilia, and thank you so much. I too deeply appreciate you. You know, this thing is not about Josh we are anymore, right?
No, because we
It's
are not.
about us right now.
Yes,
What I mean us? Look, what Josh we are want to be president for? He don't want to be president because he wants to make record, or he want to say Joshua wants to be president because he want to help the common people, the
yeah,
people from West Spring, Nicrutan, the underprivileged people, right?
yeah.
That's why he wants to be president, to improve the living condition of the people. That's why he wants to be president. And nobody, I mean, every one of us that are on this show today, we got to make this our own. We got to make it our own.
Oh
Don't be
yes,
carried away. Don't be carried away by any somebody. Some of the people that you see commenting here, some of them ain't even get food to eat right now.
oh yes. I can always say that some of them next day they have not eaten yet.
They have not
But
eaten anything.
they collect little change from their slave masters to come on
Yeah,
Facebook and act rude, to insult people. Some
yeah,
live podcast. If you think the person is talking foolishness, you go to the next place where there's like having a different TV channels or radio channels. Or
exactly.
you listen to what you want to listen to. I do not watch Spoon. As one of the
Serious.
person who do not watch Spoon Network. I don't care whether Spoon talking the words about BOAKAI. I don't watch Spoon. I watch what I want to watch. I control what I want to hear and at what time. I don't watch Spoon. I don't care what Spoon is saying. I do not, from weird time to now. I don't watch Spoon, so I don't know what they say there, except where somebody from the CDC is showing an post an excerpt from the program. Sometimes that's how I even know what they say there. But to say I will turn my TV or my telephone to watch Spoon, I don't do it. So let them do the same. You don't have to go on a people podcast to be insulting.
And
But
that's why,
because they are
that's
yeah.
why Cecilia, some of them would never see my post again because I see you do it.
Oh yes, they are
And
so they think insults supposed to be the order of the day. We are talking about
as
Liberia.
I'm speaking to you, said that some of them are blacking now.
Yeah, we are talking about Liberia. If there is anything called drugs, if Liberia is becoming a drug hub, it is going to affect you. It is going to affect me. It has nothing to do with any political parties. In our Vera passport, what we see there is Republic of Liberia. Yeah. They don't see Republic of Liberia, Unity Partisan or CDC Partisan. It is only Unity of, Republic of Liberia. So whether you support the government or you don't support the government, any bad thing that is happening in the country, and if the internet will draw international eye to want to sanction the country, you too will be affected negatively. So this should not be about party, because now that's how they want to make it. At first they say we should not politicize the issue. We should all fight drugs holistically. But now they're the ones now politicizing it. They are the ones now politicizing it. Because you cannot preach about drugs, about they said was the one carrying into the country. That was their 2023 how you call it, campaign message.
Yeah.
They've sang that song over and over and over. There's George Weah, who played football with his used hard-earned money for help. He didn't sell drugs then to help Liberians, but his hard-earned money. Now this same man will become president now. We will be the same person who are selling drugs to do what? What does he want to do with selling drugs, with drugs money? But they made it now to look like he was the one. Now today now, their own JMB name is involved, his son is involved, and they're trying to shield even the vice president. You know what? What they say that they swept it under, telling us now because We can understand it. So it is not about Liberia for them. No, it is about it's about winning the debate, winning the narrative, winning the analyze because what we want for people to win. And it's not going to happen. It is not. The Liberian people are tired with their lies. Some of them have insulted us on Facebook, even on your page. They profile, come and insult us. Some of the people who do it, people that we know, because they will not use their page, they use fake page to
Exactly.
insult
Yeah.
us.
See, for
So
me,
we know.
you can't intimidate me with cussing. When
I
you
know.
cuss, I will cuss you back. You can't intimidate me with cussing. No.
What
You
is
can't.
happening?
You have a right to talk. I
It is
shouldn't
not
notice
it's not about
that
party.
lies against you, but when I'm saying something that I know is true, I will say it to you. So you can do anything you curse now, I'll curse you.
You see, but first of all, Kiseku, you see how selective these people been since they came to power. Yeah. They say they say they took all CDC people from jobs, even those of whom were only having as little as $50, $100, $150 job. A president who came to rescue his people will look at your citizen. How do you know that person didn't vote for you?
Yeah.
You took that person off the job because you said they associated with somebody. Can you imagine that? A father, when we go to, they say we have to respect BOAKAI because he's old.
Yeah.
But he's not behaving as an old man.
As an old man, yeah.
A father, once you are a father of a nation, you make sure you put bread on everybody's table, regardless whether they are carrying your last name. So now BOAKAI last name is UP. So once your name is Unity Party, only you supposed to work and be able to work in Liberia. And it's wrong. It is very wrong. You don't do that. It is very, very wrong. Take jobs, going into the less fortunate homes, breaking down people's homes in the that John Brown get 100 acres of land. I mean, it is so sad. It is so sad.
So sad. So
It is
sad. So sad. Those things
and
never.
when you go talk, his supporters come to insult you because what? They cannot discuss the issue. Get them more than seditions. So when the issue comes, you come to discuss it, not to insult people. Not to insult people, you come to discuss the issue.
President George, we have 6 years. Those we met working, they were not civil 7. George made in civil 7.
You see there?
Yes, it did. Even those who had director positions, we left them there. We left them there to work. For it's so sad that these people, when they came, they removed everybody from that position because they feel insecure because of what they want to do. Because but when we came, we never took anybody from the position. No. We left you as director, we left you as controller because we had nothing to have.
Because Josh, we have said
nobody
every time that what he used to say, every time President we have say the country is not for CDC alone.
Oh yes.
The country belongs to every Liberian, like Cecilia you were saying. The country belongs to every Liberian, regardless of whether you voted for me or you did not vote for me. We will all play our part in moving Liberia forward. Contrary to the mindset of these guys, they say they place here for under UP. To the extent where people that were sweeping at the executive mansion.
Tell me about it,
They
went off their job.
They took them from their job. People that were, because Georgia said, hey, they play here. Look, I know it's not easy, but my government, let me bring people, if even not $400, let me give, if not $200, let me give it to these people so I'll be able to provide food for them. BOAKAI King, he said, no way, no way. He said, everybody, sweep them. They say we were blotting the wage bill. But Nana, if you check how many,
almost 4 million. Almost in 4 million.
Trampling upon freedom of speech, freedom of expression. You're in like right now, when you're working in BOAKAI, something wrong, you're not supposed to talk. Because the moment you say it, you come in. a boss. The man who said there are government officials, high officials who are doing, who hands are involved into drugs business. The woman said it. Woman said that he was a whistleblower, and that man should have been used to what? To help the government to expose those that are
Of
involved
course.
in drugs business. That's what we expect.
Because they don't want to put outside. So
Yeah,
that's what
went to go after a day or two, the woman was relieved from his work.
Free job.
So how do you? So which drugs they say they're fighting now? Up to now, they have not even called that man back to say, help us in the process. You were seeing something. And we think now, we need you now to help us. But they're investigating. Meanwhile, they know all of those who are involved in the drugs issue. They're not investigating anything. There is no way any investigation will bring on. They're trying to buy time and to cover up. That's all.
That's when so we can be full.
The person that brought in 19 million.
I know what kind of magic you work on, General Gray. I know what kind of magic.
Before, I told you.
The man came by, he brought something.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to come in Tarakai Tomekai.
Look at him. You full of it.
We need to see. We need to know that cocaine uno.
Yeah.
We need to know that 19 million cocaine uno.
You can see the division
names. No.
Waka came to power, he just made Labrador to low like 2 countries. Madam Salis were there. I was in Labrador in 12 years. Seku, you were the one, the first CDC teacher I wore. You brought it to me.
Exactly.
I remember you were following me on Facebook. You were behind me foot to foot. I wasn't a seditious then.
Of course, she was never.
I voted for Madam Sally first and second term.
I said she was never supporting CDC. I mean, Ellen Johnson Town. I used to be behind. I used to be behind
for CDC. I voted for Madam Sally first and second round.
Yeah.
But when the 2014 the senatorial election was coming, Sekou Kalasco made friends with me on Facebook, and we became friends. And he started talking to me about CDC. And as everything to do, I said, okay. One day he called me and said, I get a t-shirt for you, sister. I said, okay. I said, but when I'm leaving work, then I will call you.
Yeah.
Where do you live? And I told him, I said, I live on the Robertsfield Highway.
Robertsfield Highway.
Wait for you, right to SKD Boulevard. I got your t-shirt. And Sekou came, he brought me my t-shirt. And I bought my t-shirt that day. And I went to the CDC party. Yeah. Friend and myself. I can't call her name. I put it there from work because
you are a twin soldier.
So I can't call her name now.
You are a twin soldier.
Oh yes, because
you're not twin the women already.
Yeah.
The next day they firing a person. The next day election. You understand me? And I went and voted because by then I had registered I was living on 17th Street during the 2011 election. So that's why I registered right to Smite Institute there. So the next day I just went for my voting card, got in my car, and I went to go vote for WIA during the senatorial election. And from that day, for me, I used to fight my late brother for CDC business. But today you can be laughing at me saying, CC, more than me now. So you don't have to insult people. You see them, they will go on a grave and post all day. They will be acting rude and
because
one of them can come to white to discuss the issue that has been raised.
No.
Gray is saying something. Is he lying? Can you counter him intellectually? But you will come and insult him.
They lazy. Even
you flood the men's comment section with insults. Nothing you bring into the table. But when you finish, you say United Party people, they are educated people. What makes you educated? To be on purpose all day, that is not going to forward, but just to keep a few group of people in power. Is that what you call education? That is not. That is being wicked to your. That is being wicked.
You know, Kalasco, one of the things we didn't discuss, I don't know whether people discuss it. You know, it had to do with their reckless statement from the other family.
Oh.
Yeah, I spoke about it in passing.
Oh. Yeah, Kalasco, because...
Since Great brought it up, let me just hit on that. First of all, she was not even being asked about George Weah. The statement was, what will you say about Madam Salif and, and legacy? And you can say anything you want to say about Ellen. For Ellen, 12 years, we saw she tried her best to go across the aisle to bring about the opposition and so that Liberia can be one. Ellen tried to unify the country in her own way. So these are some of the things that she did. Ellen had some opposition members
General, you saw your picture?
that worked. You understand me? Ellen did not go fighting everybody like what we are seeing BOAKAI doing now. Today, when Donald Sanders then leave to stay at their job and insult people, you see they are applauded. There is no warning letter has been written to them to say, oh, you understand me? They are all being elevated at their job. So BOAKAI style of leadership is Liberian that to have it has nothing to do with what you did in school or how you have to just in school. And you have a best. He said why she the has with Ellie on leave. Election that country.
Don't even wait. You said I want chicken growth. I know chicken made growth all day. Can
she compare?
So what the character? The good thing matter from the
my enter though.
Yeah, what do it? I think I respect.
No, that woman
General, you remember that picture?
Great.
Yeah.
This judge BOAKAI on us.
Is considered like a mulatto now in this discussion. She's half for you and half of me. You understand me? Her pa is from Cape Town and her mom is from Southeast. So maybe we carry her leg and we carry her head to post on sale. So she's not 100% you. So just rest your case. What she did over here was
no respect.
You don't do that. You don't go in the outside to discuss the people. The woman condemned the foreign president discussed negatively. She discussed we are just that one day. She next to bring our people down. Who does that? And for God, her brother is supposed to play a major role in our country destruction. She left and went back up.
You think people that I would ever say anything about what they did? They would never say that they are wrongdoing. They would never say it. She would never say wrong about her brother. Brother got bad life. She would never see when she got bad life. That how her brother looking. What got bad life? That one told her, I say, man, we're not doing something like it yet. So you can't talk about.
What do you call something like it?
No, it's okay. Okay, it's okay. Don't say that. Don't say that on camera.
Thank you.
Very careful what I was saying. I said, if these people really
Kalasco.
Yeah.
Please lower the music. Me, I want land.
Oh, we talking serious?
We're talking serious thing here.
Don't. Yeah.
Cecile, you see, all the thing you're talking, there's a fight. That one group of people believe that power belongs to them.
Yeah.
These people go on Liberia for 133 unbroken years from 1847 to 1980. 133 unbroken years. One group of people govern the country. Our brothers who got assimilated, live with them, grew up with them, work with them. And some of them claim that they got Western education. They get a mother family who is a university dropout, not even high school properly.
Yeah.
She talking about 1975 going to Ghana.
But
you know what she went to Ghana?
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, imagine 1975 she went to Ghana. I know she was 15-year-old by then. She alone went to Ghana. She ran away from school. Think about what she wanted to do to Ghana. We don't need to this. These are people who live very useless lives. She ran in 2014 election.
Joe, we beat her power hell.
She took about 900 votes
900.
in the entire election. Her brother got massively defeated in Grand Cape County before. Then he ran for the presidency. They flocked him like another market dog. The family is not electable.
No.
These are people who went to school on the basis of government state resources.
They cry on education.
Government sponsor them. Mara is not educated. She live on the street of Great Britain, land of the street English in London, and thinks that she's very educated. She's not. They just been talking about Mara's son. It's a joggist.
Wow.
Her son. Yeah, but it's an open secret that she cannot even take it all. The reason why Mara family versed with Ellen Johnson, there are two reasons. One, she wanted to go to Ministry of General. Ellen did not send her there. She believed that Lyman Bowie should not have won a Nobel laureate. Instead, her mother, Mary Brownell, should have been recommended by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. So Miara holds those things against Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She uses what I call misplaced aggression and apply it to President Weah. Miara believed that the masses, none of them should rise up to power in this country.
Nah.
Once you grew up in Gibraltar, it means you're not qualified to be your
mindset.
When you grew up in the slums community, it means you're not qualified. Okay? The transformation that CDC brought to this country where people that all live in slums community, all the people who live on playing field, all the people who came from the pageant war, different war, brought us to prominence. The CDC transformed the border politics of the country to say to the world, to say to Liberians, that you can be a Yakpa Wolo and you can become a minister. To say to Liberians that you can become a Shushan Ball, who should but still go to school, graduate from the University of Liberia colleges, and you still did well, you can become somebody tomorrow. That's the transformation the CDC brought in the legislative branch of government. Many of us enter in the legislature. I'm never thinking about ever in my lifetime that I will become a lawmaker, for example. Okay? So CDC brought massive transformation. And today, what CDC has done, that what the people living on, that you see all the young boys in government today, they're making demand. That was they don't confess. Instead, the CDC made a lot of people.
Oh, yes.
Unlike other political institutions.
Yeah, he said that.
Okay? When will their people get older for them to replace them? That was the long lamented and commended the CDC. Okay? For what we've done for the border politics of this country. So my other family didn't believe that because it didn't happen for them, her brother did not become president. She did not become minister. You know, they just pay her way and give her $50,000 to go to Ghana to go sing. That Ghana, she was singing in the Freedom for Independence Day message at the embassy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, at the embassy. Okay.
Wow.
That's why she booked. Yeah, she just sang at the embassy recently. That's why she went in Ghana, they give her $50,000. Somebody who talks about accountability that could not account for the inaugural money.
Yeah.
The funds that were being raised for inauguration. Somebody who's swimming into corruption. That the kind of person who believe that power just belongs to one group of people. If it's not there, there should be no one.
Yeah.
They did it to Doe, they did it to Chastity, they did it to Josh Weah. It's an open thing. The fourth Weah, they say, what? It's just because he grew up in Gibraltar.
Yeah.
What group can come out of Nazareth? That people did not believe that Jesus Christ would come out of Nazareth.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That kind of mentality, that slave mentality.
Yeah.
That driven slave mentality of elitism.
Yeah.
Where one group of 4 feet that is superior. That's why I always told them, we sat in class with your children and we do them. We perform better than them. They used to spy from our test paper then. Your children and your grandchildren then. Okay, we perform better than them. So see the mess the country is in today. You govern this country for 12 years. You govern this country for 133 unbroken years.
Yeah.
The suburb of Monrovia was not even paved. Joe, we had to come to power to start paving the suburb of Monrovia. Joseph Breger was vice president for 12 solid years in this country. He went to CWA and graduated from there. 12 solid years. Joseph Breger did not pave rehab road. There was no electricity to homes in the entire rehab. No street light in the entire rehab. Josh Weah in 2 years transformed the entire rehab. That's how we started calling rehab era Miami.
Yeah.
Okay? That's how we started calling it Miami. Look at the transformation today on Arahai Road. All the major stores are moving on Arahai Road, the all lights and things. Because we decided to construct the road. We decided to open to the airport area. The government stayed in power for 12 years. Arrow remain a death trap under the administration in 12 years' time. So when we talk in 12 years, Joseph Boakai could not pave the road from Banga to Salahi. He could not pave the road. It was Joshua who did that. Today he goes to what? To dedicate it. Not even groundbreaking ceremony. He takes pride in stealing projects. He takes pride in stealing vision. In fact, that's why the president in the state of President Boakai, he said what agenda they say, how do they call it? What agenda we have proposed and they have one. How do you call it?
Rescue.
Yes.
The arrest.
Arrest agenda.
Boakai said in address that the arrest agenda is built on the foundation of the pro-poll agenda.
He said it.
Quote unquote. The arrest is built on the foundation of the pro-poll agenda. And Unity Party people want to argue that your agenda is built on the foundation of our agenda, coming from the horse's mouth. And you want to argue that we did nothing? Today, the just law is a non-bailable offense. When the Minister of Justice is supporting the amendment version of the just law in 2023, where homes can be confiscated, where it's a non-bailable offense, it's because of us. It's because of the we-led administration that signed the just law, amended the just law in 2023. Boakai promised that you amend the just law. 3 years going on, he has done zero.
Nothing.
No rehabilitation, nothing. The only thing Boakai is concerned about is to build a luxurious home for a retirement period. When we come to power, that FOIA project, we will push it and we'll make sure we try to legislate it that it become a rehabilitation site. Well, we'll take people there and transform their life and bring them back into society and tell them that, oh, they child you call him ZOGO, but today look at his life and look at the transformation he made. We want two life stories that we will narrate his life story. From selling bottles from the dump site in Gibraltar. The Carrasco will narrate his story. The Acaros will narrate his story. Okay, living near Du River, living near Le Piso. The Thomas Father will narrate his story that we're talking from the plain sea. The Sir Joseph will narrate his story that we're talking from refugee camp in Sierra Leone. In Grace, but still it's because of the CDC they are narrating their stories today. Will become the minister of state in the history of the country unprecedented. He's not a McKean, for example. He's not a Johnson, for example. He's not a Benson, for example. But Nathaniel Miguel Faro from Bapolo County. Okay? And subsequently residing in Mangibi County. That a boy from the interior who struggle going to Nipo Junior High, for example, if Samuel Toh went to Topman High School, for example, a disadvantaged institution, that Paul Finabono, for example, who was selling in Rewaji. These are two life stories that we are narrating. There are stories, there are visible stories that can be explained of the history, the historicity of the struggle and the transformation we brought to the body politics of the Republic of Liberia. That's why these people who are elitists, they don't want to see. And our brothers who jump in the feces water today are beggars. Some of our brothers who jump in were market women today. They are feeling very tough time in the history of the country. The country is so hungry. Liberians are suffering so much in this country. Some of you people in the diaspora, every money you send to your people, even $100 has no value in the country again. Money is valueless in the entire country under this administration. So all that they do to try to help to support their own government is to get cocaine money. But it has no contact. That's what I show you who are a schoolmate, who are a classmate, what a contact. He stayed there for 12 solid years. He presided over 20 million United States dollars. The guy was still begging for somebody to pay a hospital bill. 20 years. $20 million for 12 years. He was still living in rooms. He was still living in shanted area. He behaved like a pauper, like the poorest vice president in the history of the country. That's how he behaved. Okay. In less than 3 years, the papi have become a multi-millionaire at the expense of the masses. When you depend on black money, boys, you say, won't get money to pay you, but you make money for yourself. It's to pay back time. Okay? It's time for those guys to benefit what they spend. Some of them get a 50,000, they 100,000, they bring a late BM or investor to the country, they cut in. They bring a late adjustment to the country, they sell that just, they cut that other one. That's why this government is living on. That's how this government that's how many officials have been sustained in this government. That's why the DEA boss said, the guy who was dismissed, he got so annoyed and said, no, the court is involved. The legislature is involved. The executive branch of government, senior level official. This business is lucrative. There's a lot of money involved into it. Then you want to you want to use diversionary tactics to say CDC officials, so you can divide the PR to the public that is Unity Party versus CDC to allow Unity Party to begin to defend the government now, and CDC people begin to defend the SAR. But guess what? People are not stupid in this country.
I mean to be unsuccessful.
Yeah, people are not stupid in this country. We can get success stories of people from the CDC. We can get success stories. There are success stories that we have to narrate. That's why this boy from Gibraltar that went and won the world best in the soccer arena. Okay, he came back and became president. In every discipline he puts himself in, he becomes the best. All of the 6 years, 2 years that COVID. All of the 6 years, 2 years that COVID. At the close of COVID, then the Ukrainian and Russian war. Yeah. Devastating effect on the entire war. Technically, Joshua had 2 to 3 years. Technically, he had 2 to 3 years to really serve the Liberian people.
Yeah.
The guy ran the dangerous and bloodiest propaganda. They will say, oh, y'all leave it. You know, the people not talking to. They sold the lies, they sold the gossip.
Yeah.
They lie to the people to come to power. Like Asa will say, you can lie to come to power, but you cannot lie to maintain power. Okay? You can't keep lying to the people. These are the deceptions that we're talking about. Okay? Carrasco, I don't want you to be talking about people. You see, Carrasco,
Yeah.
I don't want you to be talking about people who can honor your post. Look, let me tell you, those are people who take 5 and 10 hours scratch card. They send it to them. They say, go and become a disruptor, for example. Don't mind them. Heisen. Some of the official government are using fake news on Facebook. They cannot oppose the insult our parents. It doesn't move us.
No,
We have thick
absolutely.
skin.
Absolutely.
But this group of people are very
Yeah.
intolerant group of people.
I've been
As
there
soon as
for
you
a
say
long
something,
time.
they insult. As
Somebody
soon as you
get
say
damaged.
something, the bigger arm, they want to go after you. Can you imagine that? Imagine that. Samuel 12 won a case. Joseph BOAKAI is so vindictive. I will give you an example. The 3 boys that got drowned under administration, the police investigated. And they came out with a report that the boys got drowned. Gregor Common came to power and investigated the same case and validated the CDC report that the children actually got drowned. Guess what? Joseph BOAKAI in his wickedness came back and said they should open the file, open the case.
Open the case. Up. Says the same. Open that case. What
The
happened?
case, that your government came to power and said, no, we closed the case. Got it on record and said the case is closed. The people got drowned. After a few months, Joseph BOAKAI said they should open a file on the case again. The city was Samuel 12. After the jury declared him
Regulars
not guilty, and the one who carried the phone said, no, 12 guilty. That one said, I carry a phone. You would say the man guilty, he said he carry a phone. Instead of him going that person, arresting that person, they went behind the rest of the 12 jurors. Sheer wickedness. Not just hypocrisy, but maximum tyranny. That's how tyrant go on. As soon as Samuel won the case, all the Unity Party officials and all the people on Facebook, that they will go after him. They will go after him. They will go after him. Okay, somebody say, when you win election, the people take election, they will take election from who?
I said that thing here.
Carrasco. You know today that is the conversation we are and where I went. They say, oh, I say take election. I say our mothers, our young people, when they finish voting, they will be standing right to the polling center waiting for their results.
Hey,
We have poll watchers at every polling center in the history of this country. The results, it becomes impossible for you to cheat or in the election. It's not possible. Let me tell you, nobody willing to live in opposition on a Unity Party for another 6 more years. It's not possible. Unity Party, they will give power back to us on several plateaux. Because let me tell you, they don't get Glang people more than all. Not because of oil. They don't get Glang people that I can look at the police director making a ball. Red man to man, hand to hand. When he did that going off his side, we're going to knock him down and arrest his ass. I'm telling you, real life. Now, sorry for the language, but we're going to arrest him. That police are right now, we're going to arrest him. It's a joke. They don't have people more than us. Oh. That thing, the trucking passing around, causing no. Kalasco, the people get people.
I'm surprised.
When they get people, you go to us.
What you
That they people talking. You know what blessing there? That political maturity blessing there. Because the CDC decided that they will go into self-destruction. We've been calming our people down. No, don't take to the street. No, don't demonstrate against them. We've been calming our people down. But a single pronouncement by George Weah, the government will collapse. A single pronouncement for a product action call by George Weah in this country, there will be no government again. I can tell you that. Joseph Baga will run. He will jump in a car and run away to bombing in a farm. But we exhibiting maturity. We want to take Joseph Baga from power through the ballot box. We want it democratically
And we
done.
would do it.
That's what we want. We waited for 12 years to democratically unseat the United Party-led administration. We don't want to jump into the butchers. We don't want to cause violence. We are a mature group of people that we're talking about. Our political maturity has put United Party in what we call in Liberian language, zero today. Everything they talk at CDC. Everything United Party talk here at CDC. Everything they talk, every day the citizens that party, but every day they on CDC. Every day the government official are opening their own talk show now. Everything at CDC today they're talking at CDC. Okay, we got a platform that I told the people. CDC we got a platform. Kalasco got numbers. All of you people here got numbers. We got numbers. We can open our own platform. We got followers. We got a lot of people. Okay, and the numbers will go up. Just one post I put up. So now you see now there's 20,000 people in Facebook get away now showing every picture you put up, they can show you number of views. So you see now there's 20,000 people, 200,000 people. Okay, they finish viewing it. They know the magnitude of what we post and what we say. Okay? Carrasco, I want to encourage you. You know you can have that here, but try to bring our ladies. Carrasco, it's good for the women to talk. Like time for the women to talk. Because you see the women here, they don't want to talk to the young men.
That's true.
They women there, they get control more than all Carrasco. Some other men see what half is it, but they get can convince people. Okay.
That's true.
Anything. I want to tell you, anything you get on the men, you give it to all will fire it. Anything. I'll talk to all the CDC people. Anything you get on there, you're inbound me. We'll fire it. Because our information, Carrasco, the people working in our government rely on us.
Tell you.
We better these people, Carrasco. We treated them with respect and courtesy. Carrasco in the legislature, we treated the guys with respect and courtesy. We never discriminated. In the executive branch of government, President, we are not wanted people dismissed.
Of course.
We treated them with dignity and respect.
Know about. That's something I know about.
Carrasco, me and you used to go to Mary's shop. We would dance with our friends.
Yes.
I remember our birthday, me and you dance on that day there.
At BOAKAI.
That BOAKAI just about birthday.
Yeah.
You and I went there, we danced with him. Imagine, we used to go and sit with our friends, sit with these guys, encourage them. We go to the simply. By the time the people won the election, the people drew the line.
They drew the line.
They drew the line in the sand, in the desert.
Yeah.
On the beach, they drew the line. They drew the line between the green and the blue. They drew the line to the extent that President Baga will go to the national program in the United States, the Liberian embassy. They will change the national color from red to green. To that extent, that they have joined the land, the United Party police, let us say that in blue plastic chairs and then more in Liberia.
Yeah.
Have divided the
That's
country is today.
That's true.
Great.
I have witnessed it.
One of the United Party person, we were somewhere and she was trying to buy a blouse. And the blouse had 3 different colors. It had the green, the red, and the green. It had blue, red, and something looks gray, something like gray like. And she was asking the person, they're not campaign time, to say, oh, maybe she wanted to wear it for campaign. Then she asking the person that if they don't have green in the place. And the person said, no, it comes only in 3 colors. And the person said, for some reason, I don't like to be identified with blue. Most of my blue clothes that I got in my closet, I have given it out to people. Can you imagine?
Wow. Imagine.
Can you imagine? The thing shook my belly that day. I was like, what?
Imagine.
If I wear green clothes, I buy my own green clothes and I wear it. So you won't tell me CDC people will say I'm not part of them?
Yeah.
My own, yeah,
Imagine.
Carrasco got a green tree behind him. So is he not discussing the issue?
Yeah.
So he's supposed to go look for a blue tree to put behind him. That is how bad some of these people are. That is how hateful some of them are. To see us, for you to see some of us coming on live show now, it has gotten to a point where
I know.
that they have drawn the line.
I know.
Some
Trust
of us
me.
friends don't even speak to us anymore. In America, yeah, they don't even call us. They don't even speak to us. Only because we support George Weah. Let me tell anybody, until thy kingdom come, I will be a sedition. Nothing is going to change that. Nothing is going to change that. That is my constitutional right to support whomever to affiliate with any party of my choice. You cannot come to tell me who to support. Even if you mama say, if you say now you bomb me again, no problem.
And no one's questioning them. I don't know why they always question us.
If you for supporting the Unity Party, why will you come and hate me for supporting my party? Why? I voted for Ellen. I voted for Ellen, Madam Sirleaf. I voted for 2005 and 2011. It was Carrasco who brought me over to the CDC. You understand me?
Yeah.
I voted for Madam Sirleaf 2005 and 2011. When I voted for her, did my life change? Did I benefit from Ellen 12 years? I was in Liberia for Ellen 12 years. I came to America 2017 January.
Yeah.
That was the time I left Liberia. I never benefited from Ellen 12 years for nothing. But we weren't angry. We were there. We were there. We were there because we thought she was trying her best, and as a leader.
Yeah.
And have chosen another path. What's wrong with that? I said today our friends don't even want to associate themselves with us because we are with the CDC. So that's how bad it is.
CDC as the belief. So that's why.
Somebody insulted me on Facebook, said all kind of thing about me, posting my picture, my name, just because I was CDC.
Ridicule.
Yeah. That's how.
Let me say to you, you don't be moved by these petty things.
No way. They don't
Yeah,
shake.
these people, no, they don't have the pedigree. They can't withstand us.
Yeah.
You know, they can't withstand us. We change the border politics of this country. We show people how to wait for your time. We led a transition in this country. 1944, Barclay did it for Tubman.
Yeah, Williams, I
Yeah.
will keep
Then
doing Williams.
Ellen did it for Josh Weah. Josh Weah did it with a low margin of 17,000 vote dividing us.
Yeah.
He gave power out to the Unity Party-led
The
administration.
power mongers say they will not give it up.
In 2029, it's not possible for Unity Party to abort that transition. That's not possible. Babu will divide Koda.
Oh yes.
It's not possible. We legitimately claim the executive mansion. There's no joke about it. We have the numbers, we have the capacity. We'll win them face down.
Somebody not call you. Somebody not call a car again. But you know, we've been on this thing for a long time now. On my end here is almost midnight.
Yeah.
I've been here for almost three hours plus.
Yeah.
3 hours plus. So, like Akara said, trust me, we're gonna make this thing. Ruth, Cecilia, and other people will be coming on. You know, like you said, the ladies want to hear your voices more. Want to hear your voices more. Ruth, Cecilia, you see, she was never supporting CDC. Never. She was always with Unity Party. Always with Unity Party. But true, I don't go to her say I was vexed with her.
No.
I went to her, made friends with her. We started talking, and I encouraged her. I said, let's do this. Like we talk. And from that time, during the senatorial elections, up to current, she decided to say, okay, Glasgow, okay, there, and we were very cool, being very friendly since that time. That sisterly and brotherly relationship has always been between the both of us. So that's what we were doing. We were not cutting our speech because we
No,
believe that the person here
no,
supporting the other side roof.
no way.
No,
Good.
we were
No,
not cutting speech.
no,
We were
we're
making friends.
yes.
We were making friends. We were encouraging people. By the end of the day, today what we're seeing is the contrary.
Give me a reason to come on your side.
Exactly.
Don't denigrate me or insult me. Just give me a reason, concrete reason why you think
Reason.
yes.
Which I did. I
And
talked to her continuously. I
oh,
talked to Cecilia
yes.
continuously. Like I have spoken to many other person, Ruth. Trust me, I have spoken to many other person. All the young guys you see in my GB, Ruth, all the young guys that you see in my GB that are currently behind me, all of them voted for Unity Party. The man who is the chairman for our friend of Carrasco in Magibi is Tosh United Party supporter. The other men, I mean, all of the guys, all of them supported Unity Party. But because I keep talking to them, and today they say, you can see them, they are strongly associated with the CDC everywhere they go now. So that's what we do. We're not making enemy. We're not enmity, we're creating. Politics about, what you will say to the person. But some of them, the lead class reloader. They on their podcast here 24/7. Oh, Joey, I will not come back. Go on class reloader, go say that one. Don't can't say that one yet.
I
Because
know.
it will not work. It will not change anything. Like William said, we're not going to allow anything again to pass. We will be here. Thank God we got the platform. We ain't got to go anywhere. We'll be on our platform. We will speak about it. We
Oh
will
yeah.
do everything possible.
Oh
The
yeah.
ladies, we will encourage the lady Ruth. We will encourage the lady. Sometimes when you want to come on, just let me know. I
Oh
just
yeah.
come on and allow you people to, because you got huge influence. Huge one. And we're going to keep doing that, and by the grace of God. So because we've been here for some time now, let me just allow you to give your parting comments so we,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so to all my CDC out there, my CDCIANS out there, I want us to be united. Let us be focused. Let us hold together. We have a goal to achieve, and let us work towards it. We know there will be, as BOAKAI say, backing dogs. Now you see those that are under your plat, the life now insulting, they are all backing dogs. They
Yeah.
see making progress, so they are angry. That's why
Mm-hmm.
he's on there and doing fully. Their own president said, when you are on your way and see people, the dogs come to bark, you will not listen to every dog that will come to bark at you. You
Mm-hmm.
moving. So let us keep moving seditions. Yeah, let us let us hope. And when Yah was called upon on this American actor, his name last, he said that Yah is keeping hope alive. Ever since that time to this day, we are still keeping hope. So we're not focused on the negative. Let us focus on the positive. And with negative, let us not move by propaganda and misinformation, lies, because we know, for me, nothing is shake and shake me. I supported Madam Salif before, so I know what they do. They will always divert everything. Like what they are seeing now, that's part of that drugs to appease their supporters and to divert the minds of the people. But for us, our minds are made up, and they're all turning back. Don't stir us. So we are moving forward. Until we get that truth, we are strong, we are solid. We are
Thank you so much, Cece. I appreciate you, and trust me, you have made my day today.
yeah, yeah,
By coming here openly. This is something that I've been between all for a long period of time, but you have come here today and said it. Is a sign of encouragement, and people like
yeah,
you that are so courageous. People like you who who supporting Joshua because of the belief
Oh
that
yeah.
you have in that he can do better to elevate our country to another level. It's
Yeah.
something that we truly appreciate, and we will keep doing this going forward. We keep doing this. We keep having you guys and other CDCians. Trust me, Nana, I got tons of people who are waiting later that I'm gonna bring them on, but I'm tired. Yeah, Ru, I got people here. I can see it. Yeah, I got all 8, 9 different persons, different boys in one camp, but I'm tired because we've been here for almost 3 hours. Imagine more than 3 hours we've been on this, and all we can say that no politics, no politics will be allowed to be swept under the carpet anymore. Just like you want BOAKAI and the rescue government. But anyway, Ruth, let me allow you to close.
Okay, so Sekou, thank you for the platform. Thank you for affording us the opportunity to talk to our people. And this message is to all citizens. Don't get distracted. We have to be stronger together because you know what we passed through in the 6 years. Those guys saw our effort. They saw what President Weah was doing and they saw what he did. Because of that, it brought also lies to our people. But right now, our people's eyes are open. So we need to hold together. We need to be stronger together and make sure you go in the community, tell the people the success of George Weah. Tell the people what George Weah did and what George Weah can do. Don't be afraid. You have to speak for your party. If you don't speak for your party, nobody will speak for your party. These guys right now, they are in the mud. They are drowning in the ocean. They're looking for something to hang on. So that's why they say now, oh, we have some government official, they part of the just. They are lying. They see what they said. They have evidence for the Capitol building when they lie on Speaker Kofani. At this time, we cannot see the evidence. It's the same thing they are doing. So don't get distracted. Deal with the people, discuss the issue. Tell them, say, you people are criminals. And make sure the minute to know that BOAKAI's son, Jojo, is the head of the cartel. Thank
That's
you
right.
for giving the opportunity to speak to our people. And we are prepared. We will always come on the platform to educate our people. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Ruth. Wow, the female on fire today.
You gotta always bring them.
General Gray, what happened to the show? I was following the show, enjoying the show always, and you just stopped.
Yeah, I got a little bit busy.
You and Chelsea now also used to enjoy what his name, the Masekwe guy. His middle name is Masekwe.
The who?
Dobayu.
Dubai, oh
Yeah,
Dubai, Ghana Dubai.
you need
Yeah,
to.
we do it better because that one can accommodate almost 10 persons there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we do
Yeah,
it better, don't?
our youth go on great YouTube platform and we start Papa creating the message because we need to reach out to our people and to more people. We are recruiting more people to come on board.
Kalasco, you're going
Some
over
of-
2,000 comments, oh.
Even some of Waka on the platform now they will come and join us.
Yeah.
Don't mind, girl. So I was just about to close now because we've been here for 3 hours plus
Yeah.
now, girl. So yeah, I'll just allow you to
Kalasco,
close.
but let me close before you because you the one get it live
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Me, I only come to sit down and look. Kalasco, look, something that people not capturing and we're not discussing, which is very essential. Joseph Boyka Jr. and Jojo admitted that the cartel reached out to him. They texted him. They call his number out.
And you reply
Why Jojo? Why not anyone? Why would this reach out to the president's son? No one else. They say you get our money, you cook us, we'll get at you. Why Jojo? A telephone call, a text message, and he responded to them. They didn't reach out to no other person besides Jojo. The police failed to invite him. The NSA failed to invite him. He should be under investigation by now. Do you know that one of the jurors in the Samuel Twe case said Her phone was called. Just a phone call. They decided to disband the entire juror.
Yeah.
Just a phone call. They claim that one number called all the jurors' number, and the jurors never have phone. Most, in fact, all of them never have phone. Only one person say I have phone. If they can disband an entire juror and wanting to overturn the decision of the jurors just because of a telephone call they claim. What's about Jojo? What a big difference.
What
The
testing?
cartel,
I
the,
test here in the
yeah,
cartel.
the cartel tested him. And he responded to them. He claimed that he even sent a message to the NSA. Why did they invite him? Is he a sacred cow? Is he untouchable? Or because he's the president's son? Other people can claim that somebody texted me or reached out to me, but I don't know them. Other people can make similar claim because the foundation has been set by the investigative team of the government that they cannot arrest the president's son because they say that text message or somebody called him or he didn't know who is that. When you want to arrest other people because of that, you invite Makuya, who the man in Makuya is being indicted. Jojo's best friend, they eat, drink, and wear the same clothes together. They do business together. But Jojo still is not invited. Gregory Como, Johnny Dean is a serious operative. A senior serial operator that was removed from the police for armed robbery. A man who the armed robber said, or what SIM card, when finish armed robbing, we can put it in Johnny car under the car seat. The government went and saw it. Another armed robbery case, they say Johnny, the armed robbed Sam Gibson. Johnny was wearing the man watch. They found the man watch with Johnny. They're talking from the police. Gregor Como brought him back and making chief of intelligence and operative. And he took $10,000 to compromise the judge case and investigation. They refused to carry him to court, but they said it's saying to the professional standard division of the police.
Yeah.
That's selective justice. These are the issues. These are the issues. The government is running away from the center stage of the issues to try to create distraction by trying to bring in former government officials who are pure innocent and ignorant to these things. Pure innocent, they have zero link. But to muddy the water, to create a kind of PR so we can forget about the $19 billion jobs that were arrested on the airport.
Yeah.
Some were transported initially. The $317+ million jobs, to forget about it, they want to rewrite the narrative.
Yeah.
And the man who is claiming that the cartel, the drug cartel, the cocaine people are paying money to media institutions. They're the one running PR. They're the one getting what a group near, they call them on air, that group there, that government official platform.
That's
Cash reloaded. Cash reloaded. Okay. They use that platform as propagandistic arm against the opposition or against the state. And they use radio station that punch, like what the other one in Bushra, to relay their program, and state resources are being spent and used by them. So it's the government through Gregor Como who is using a platform like Cash Reloaded so Cash Reloaded can be relayed on Patreon Punch FM and relay on Radio Bushra Island, and they pay them. They want to change the narrative. You look at Meta Rodney said you're accusing a professional character like Rodney said. One of the biggest news outlets in the history of the country. It shows that the government is in tata, in extreme disarray. The government is finished. The government has collapsed. That's what it means. So Kalasco, in conclusion, conclusion, Kalasco, she's trying to move.
Yeah.
But Kalasco got to take her off the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take her off the life. You gotta live the life. Yeah.
I think I've taken her off.
No, she's still there. Cecilia, you gotta live the life. Once you drive in her. Okay. So, Kalasco, what I think we should be doing, encourage the National Executive Committee of the CDC and everywhere meaning sedition so that we can go receive the 2030th president of the Republic of Liberia. President, we does not have a choice. We're the ones who won't receive you.
Yeah.
He ain't got a choice. We got to move in our numbers and receiving and bring it to town like a hero. Let him appear to town. That is the president. And one thing I admire the guy for, Lord, let me tell you why I admire him for. He's still presidential.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Well, when Bagogbe is moving, you see the presidency. There was an interview of the old goalkeeper of United States, old goalkeeper. He used to
Yeah.
mind England.
Brian Friday.
The guy said when he saw President, we know he saw that interview. He had an interview. He said he saw President Weah, and then he was the national team goalkeeper for USA. I think the last World Cup or something like that. Very good goalkeeper. He said when he saw President Weah doing, he had not interacted with him for long, but he went to him. He said, "Oh, I met you before. What do you call it?" And the guy said he was presidential. Yeah. The guy said he was presidential. He didn't say he saw him like a football player. He said he was presidential.
Yeah.
Yeah. My man, look, he's still moving in Liberia like a president. That test of the presidency has not gone away from him. His public appearance, his movement, still have the security with him, still dressing like a president. That why hating the man.
Yeah.
That why hating the man. When the man come in era, see the backs, see him on being everywhere he goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know that Sunday school song you're saying, everywhere he went, everywhere he went, it's a mighty healer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everywhere. My man went to Sunday school, Carrasco would not let him. Carrasco, our great grandfather, and he used to be reading the Quran to all great grandmother say we gotta go to church. Our great grandfather, when my latter great used to read the Quran.
Yeah.
My great grandmother, you know that Congo vibe. So she used to say, "You're going to church, go to Baptist church, go to Methodist church." So I grew up in a Muslim and a Christian home.
I know.
Once, Christian once. My great grandmother, she brought me up when I was little. So, but look, Carrasco, know all the Sunday school songs. But the reality is this: what is very important, Carrasco, we got to go and receive the president. What we did the last time we received him, we got to play the national anthem. We got to play the national anthem in our vehicle and receive him and bring him to Monrovia like the president. If that daytime, we'll bring you and carry him to the market. We'll drive you, brush you, bring him to Raditon market. And if possible, drive you Ghanaville to carry him by. To retire. We need that day. That'll make up that old man. Carrasco, we on the front line.
Of course.
For 2005, the great Carrasco, the great Kalala, the battles we fought,
General
the
Duguyaro.
battles we won. Carrasco, we were fighting battle in 2005. By my family then. Okay? By my family. We bro.
I'm Mele.
By my family. Dr. Sawyer, Dr. Wolokoli, Tawan Gongro, they were what the megaphone. We kept the guys. We made them to go into the gutters. In 2005, all the guys in the corner said, "La bro first group Carrasco. Carrasco, we fought battles in the country, man. These little boys passing around talking about CDC.
Kwame Wiz, he said, "Well, I went to madrasa,
Eh?
Kwame Wiz, he said, "I went to the madrasa in West Point."
Yeah, man, we fought battle. We met. I remember Burman family were in West Point, in Lockington, they were megaphone. They had to lie on us to turn Nima against us. That were bringing Charles Juru as chief of staff, defense minister. They had to create propaganda. They fought us. The same thing they're doing. This time we cannot allow them to do it because we look Carrasco. We are more sophisticated, but we live by too much.
Yeah.
We labor too much. Carrasco and they fire for fire. We're giving these people. Carrasco, you say you want to go, you'll soon go. But
Yeah.
guess what, Carrasco? You now reach, you go into 3,000 comments, almost more than 2,000 comments. I saw 2,100 comments when I went off. But Carrasco, on a very serious note, these guys, we must fight them. Carrasco were junior soldiers by then, man.
Yeah.
2005.
2005. Yeah.
Very young and exuberant.
Mm-hmm.
21 years ago. Carrasco will talk to the front line. So try 21 years for our ages.
Yeah.
Was very youthful, young.
Yeah.
We
Very
fought
young. Yeah.
PhD all of them. We fought political scientists in the country here. We didn't give it easy to LA. We came to 2011, we fought, we boycotted the election. 2017, we took power from them. We never got power on civil plateau in this country. So we have a history of knowing how to fight in opposition, and we have a history of a ruling party. So we're not strange to this
Of
battle.
course.
For
Of
somebody to
course.
say we'll rig election, you must be joking. You must be joking that in Pluto. You remember 2017 Carrasco? When
Yeah.
they said they would get election of Joseph Baga,
So
one
Joseph
year that
Boakai.
in Pluto.
That in Pluto.
That on Pluto. The planet Pluto, that when they will get election
In
results.
Pluto.
Pluto, they will never ever rig this election. We take the election for them in the first round election. Carrasco, I salute you, my man.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful day.
General Duguyaro. General
Yeah,
the
one in front of Carrasco can have the man and bow with. So we eat with you, but
But
you
you
don't
don't
know
know
that.
their.
So we drink with you,
But
but
you
you
don't
don't
know
know.
their.
Look at Carrasco can say support Congress with your
Congress, yeah.
heart. Support
Support Congress. Support
Congress with
Congress
your
with your
soul.
soul.
Amanda,
I
wait
wait
to.
to.
Benya, Joko, Benya,
Benya.
Benya. Carrasco, I see you, man. Good night.
Thank you,
And good night
yeah.
to everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Mele. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so kindly for Opa Kwame Weeks. You know, my man, you know. I got you right here, Opa Kwame Weeks. I got you right here, bro. Oh, I thought Mele were on. Mele, my man, are going now. So maybe you can just count for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, Mele. Nothing more. 5 minutes. Mele, you are muted. You are muted.
Sorry. You can get me now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now. 5 minutes. I've been here for almost 4
So,
hours now.
yes, 5 minutes. Yes. Thank you for the show, Carrasco. It's a great initiative, and we will remain on the front line no matter what. We are committed to the process. Citizens worldwide should now roll out their sleeves and put their feet on the ground. It's about securing the future. It's about ensuring the masses' interests are protected because the land has been drawn. And some of us join this party not because of anything, not for fame or anything, but we believe that all men are born equal. They should have opportunity. They should have the right to life and liberty. And our country went to war because of these things. And 200,000 plus people died. And we still see our people still not elevated and still not having the opportunity to be Liberian. If you're not aligned politically or you don't sound certain ways or you don't look certain ways. I came from an old order to say that I came from a family that saw it that way, but my mindset changed. And I said, if my family have and my neighbor doesn't have, then I don't have. I'll not be in peace. And I want my kids, I want my neighbor kids to feel that they are equal and that they can go to the same school, they can be in the same environment, and the conversation can be mutually, beneficial, and they can have respect for each other. And we want a country to be that country. Because when you go out of the country and see how the people live, and we come home and see how deeply divided we are, it is embarrassing. When you exile, when you how we were treated, and to come back home, it's an opportunity that this generation must fix the mess that the older generation provided for us or handed us. So I just want to thank you, the President. We are going to show there are men on the ground, and we'll push your agenda. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mele. And my man, Mele, I must also give you see, to the viewers, to the thousands of people that are viewing this show right now. You see, and I want to say they 2029 will coming in. You must know it's not something because they may you see, yeah, they may have come on a platform. They may were always in the back. He was not somebody that you could see in this activity. You was always in the back. But for you to see mainly, openly, openly coming to express this opinion about issues confronting the country, trust me, it means that we're going somewhere. There
Yeah,
are
going some.
there are details that were, but to see Mele coming on this platform and expressing this opinion, trust me, I cherish it and I value it, bro. And I can assure you, bro, going forward, some of the things we've been saying behind the scene,
Yeah.
we got to roll off the sleeve. We have
Yes.
given them enough time, 3 years, because we wanted to show to them that, look, by being opposition, it means you will hate your country. By
No, not
being
at all.
opposition, it just means that you oppose to certain ideas.
Exactly.
So we allow them to govern as compared to what they did to us. In 1 week
Yes.
time, they were protesting all around. They could not allow George Weah to govern, taking dead from their home, dumping it in the street. And just to
Yes.
prove a point, lying on George Weah that he took people kidney and put it in him, that he killed people, all these kind of things. They were doing
It's
all of these things. By
it's
the end of
sad.
the day today, the Liberian people themselves have realized that these people did not come to do anything better, but they came to dump, especially on the cocaine, on the drugs issue today that is in our country. Mainly, like I told you, I said it from the beginning of the stage. I was on the train from London to Liverpool because I was wearing the Arsenal jersey. One guy, he said, "Oh, you support Arsenal?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, okay." He's a British guy. So he said, "Where you from?" I said, "I'm from Liberia, West Africa." He said, "Oh, Liberia, West Africa." He said, so he immediately the guy brought about, because the news be on BBC. He brought
Yes.
about this cocaine situation to me. He said, "Oh, I just read there about some cocaine situation in your country," and because mainly I'm not like some of these guys that were going abroad to damage the country image. You know what I said to him? I said,
No.
yes, we are fighting it as a country. I say it's not easy thing, but we are fighting it because we want to make sure that it's not something that you can, but we are fighting it. If I was somebody who was very antagonistic like them, who don't see anything better, I'm going to say all of the West. But I say,
Exactly.
that man, if I say anything worse to him about Liberia, and not only affecting the United Party, if that man got something now to do with the country, or if he's thinking about doing something to the country, they are being so negative to him like that.
You will not
What
have come.
he
You will
will
not
not come.
decide.
He will not
Yeah.
even be thinking. Because
Yes.
whatever good go to Liberia, whatever good go to Liberia, ain't gonna come to me directly. There are people that will benefit from it.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of mindset we are having in the opposition, but we have given them enough time to do what it's supposed to do, and they have exposed themselves to the Liberian people, to the common people. Today, Liberia is one of the toughest countries to live in the world.
It is. It is. And the cost of living has rocketed. There's not huge taxes increasing, VAT. A lot of things happening. The pump price is just fluctuating. But I just want to admonish us that we are ready and we want to ensure that we transition smoothly to the democratic ballot box. We're not going to create an image, a smear campaign image that will scare investors, but we're going to take back this country and going to make sure that our people are given life and liberty. That the police will have respect for their citizens. That top government officials will know that they have to live within their means. That justices and officials of the judiciary should know that the law is for everybody. That is not for people who have connections or power. Yes, and the executive should know they are serving the people. Until we get these things into proper perspective, our country is going nowhere. The country is divided. Just look at we're trying to fight drugs and you're trying to create a scenario that the previous government, the past government did it. The joy increase was from 100 million former president we had to 300 million and
Yeah.
change. That's 300% increase.
Increase.
That means
Yeah.
you're drawing, you are doing nothing to fight. But they are there in every you can corner, every slum trying to put out the victim, those who have been victimized by the importation of the drugs. And we're not going to rest.
No,
We're
we
not going
are
to
not.
allow any we're not going to allow any deflection of the truth, any deviation of the truth. and we want to make sure that those who are responsible, the big shots will be brought. And the international community must take this seriously. We cannot allow our country to become a Colombia or a Mexico or anything. So guys, I don't want to thank you for the show. I think my 5 minutes up, and
Yeah.
let's keep this work going. Thank you very
Th-
much.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You can just okay. Okay, guys, and to all of the viewers, I mean, this is remarkable. I mean, to get to get to get over almost 3,000 people commenting on a show that was announced in this impromptu manner. And, it's something remarkable. We will not get tired. We will keep, like I said, we got informations here that hopefully next week we'll start exposing to people. And we will not get tired. We will not get tired. We will keep our sleeves are rolled up. Nothing can stop us from doing this. To the CDCIAN up there, don't be deterred. Hey, Tani CDCIAN, a female general, Tani CDCIAN, what's up? They lie about everything, and today, just like BOAKAI is a beneficiary of the cocaine situation in the country. He is a beneficiary. The 10 million, the 3 million, the luxury, all of the things he's doing today. He is a beneficiary. So I want to say thank you so much to every one of you for following. And we will do this. And we're arranging. yeah. Yeah, we're arranging a special way that we'll come out and start doing it. So I want to say thank you for 3 hours you hear. And we can say thank you much. We will announce when we are ready to come back on the trip. So we got a couple of trips to make. We're ready to come back. That announcement will be made. And like Honorable Grace said, he will be welcomed like the president of the country. Nobody can stop that. Undisputable. Thank you. I'm making Paka.